It never happens like this, but you know what I wasn't ready for? The intro.
6 a.m. and already the boy ain't right.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people living in Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good Marco, the guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
There we go. Good morning.
Wow.
Good morning. Look at things working the way they're supposed to be working. I'm so excited.
I knew that could even
You know, a few weeks ago I would not have thought, but here we are. So excited. Can't believe it. Yes. Good morning. Lynn, welcome back.
Good morning. Thank you so much.
Hope you enjoyed your vacation. And
It was not a vacation. Come on. Am I tan?
sipping
Am I a
martinis.
little grayer? Yeah.
Matt says there's an echo. You probably didn't push the button.
You know, it's all set up for a fool to do it.
Oh, come on.
And then he's just giving me back because I called him a dumbass earlier for not.
That's true. I did hear that.
So
There we go.
I don't
Good
wanna
morning.
say anything.
There we go. Matt, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. I've got Matt, I've got a signature for you coming in today. Now, what am I looking for? Autograph. Autograph. He would like Andi Jo's autograph, so we're gonna hook him up with one of those. In fact, I'm gonna text. She's coming into the studio with Johnny Antonini, local filmmaker, because she is the star of his upcoming film, The Lifeguards.
That
It
is
was
so exciting.
filmed last summer and being released in May.
I think May 2nd.
May 2nd. Yeah, yeah.
Exciting.
So it's very exciting.
Almost as exciting as seeing everybody in high definition.
Isn't that exciting?
Almost.
All right. So we've got some news coming up. Good morning, Vicky Cummings. Good morning to you and Maurice Swope. Good morning.
Well, everyone's jumping.
Man, jumping on right now. First thing in the morning. You know what we need is a sponsor first thing in the morning. That
Yeah.
would be a 6 a.m. sponsor. Now that everything's working, we can actually start right at 6 a.m. We should look into getting one of those 6 a.m. I've heard they're good 6 a.m. sponsors.
Oh, they're real good.
Yeah. It's
You want to be the first one out the gate, don't you?
absolutely. It's that, people are tuning in for the very, right away.
We don't have news because James says there's been 5 different house fires.
Mhm.
So he's working on it now.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to go right into the weather.
Traffic and weather.
Sorry, doing some
There's
programming.
5 house fires this morning.
That's what he said.
Wow.
He's probably on there talking about it right now.
Yeesh.
Well, if it's not a car running through a building, it's a fire.
Oh, man.
It's like
Is there a car that ran through a building too?
Constantly.
What is happening?
Well,
Is
I
it
don't
full
know.
moon?
That Monroe one was terrible.
Constantly.
Pat Wilson, good morning to you.
Out by you, a grocer ran in and they had the apartment building upstairs. This was like 2 days ago and somebody was displaced.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully everybody's okay in those fires.
Yeah.
We almost had one. Fortunately, we have a good appliance that made it possible to not have a fire.
We almost had a fire in the studio, which I did.
It's Cody Johnston on Toledo's Country Music
Johnston on Toledo's Country Music Station, K100. You love Cody. You love his approach to country music. You are going to love the Johnny Cash do-over. So he's involved in that. He's got a Waylon and Willie cover. He's got so many cool stuff coming. I love that guy. Lynn and Marco, thank you so much for joining us this morning on Toledo's Country Music Station, K100. We are sponsored by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Yeah, that we are. Coming up here at 6:20 on this Friday Facebook Live. This Feel Good Friday. We've got Tough Love with Siri on the way.
Okay, and on the way, news from 13 ABC. They're hung up. They got a very busy morning going on. I guess a couple of house fires, so they're getting things together over there. So next hour, we'll get that look at news directly from them. Right now, let's get a look at your weather forecast. Weather sponsored by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price. Right now by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price.
Morning sunshine will fade to afternoon clouds. For today, 68 degrees for that high, but the lakeshore much cooler, and that cooler air does try to move inland here as we head towards later this evening. Overnight tonight, showers and thunderstorms at times, low of 58. Tomorrow, some morning rain, followed by some afternoon sunshine and a lot of warmth with a high of 78. Heading into Sunday, 82 for your high. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellett.
It's 40 now at Toledo's K100. Traffic is brought to you by Towers Armory. Unlimited range time, just $20. And we're in great shape at this early hour. There's no accidents reported. There's no slowdowns. Call or text if you do spot something. Always appreciate your help. 419-240-1000. The line is sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door and a service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
At KNR, we think you deserve more.
That's my fault, I think, because I am not usually in the show. So that was the show.
Okay.
So I have to mute that tab here. So now
your internet is still off.
yeah, it's a little spotty.
Yeah, I wonder what that is. I wonder why.
I don't know.
We started off this morning. We were worried. We weren't sure we were going to be able to start right at 6 o'clock because we had no internet.
Yeah.
And thankfully,
I swear, I told you, I felt like I was being punked. No internet. Realized I forgot my phone at home. So those are two tools you really, really need these days to do your job.
oh, sure.
And then went to get the weather forecast in 13 ABC, checking out there. Everything was in Celsius and kilometers.
Yeah.
So I had to go to a metric conversion table to get right temperatures and the wind conditions and that kind of a thing. It's like, what is going on? But made sure I was awake as we actually got the show underway.
We started around time. It was beautiful.
Yeah,
It was
is beautiful.
So now all the hard stuff is behind us.
Yeah.
We went through the trials and tribulations. There we go.
Yeah,
We're ready to go.
Watching the NFL draft and interested in that last night.
Marco, what do you think of the first round picks of the Commanders?
I don't know. I think Jake Daniels is going to be okay, but I don't know. I wanted to trade back, get more picks. We're not just a quarterback away, although we haven't had a quarterback in 20 years, so or maybe even longer. Might be like 30 years.
Yeah. Did you watch any of the draft?
Most of it. Yeah. I wanted to get all the way through the first round, but I was fading too fast. So I didn't see when Kenyon went.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you see how many people were in Detroit?
150,000.
Is that all? Because they were expecting millions.
Oh, well, there was 150,000 in the square as they were.
Yeah.
They were, but I'm sure there were probably millions.
It was wild.
It
looked like Times Square.
Yeah.
It was surprising to me to see it outdoors.
Yeah.
They built that outdoor facility, I think, expecting a little bit warmer weather, but everybody looked comfortable. It didn't look like it was an issue at all.
Wasn't too bad.
No, it looked like the Motor City is definitely playing good hosts.
Well, I'll tell you what, the NFL knows what they're doing. I mean, whether it's the Super Bowl, playoffs, watching, I mean, the Open, having Barry Sanders and Aiden Hutchinson and Eminem and the commissioner. I mean, those dudes know how to get people excited about playing football. Because I tell you, I was upset that there wasn't a football game last night. I was like, the preparation, the hype, everything surrounding it. They had the NFL experience where you could throw, kick, run, all that stuff.
Oh, so
Just
much
insane.
of that.
I mean, it's insane how good they are with their promotion.
I guess the virtual activities are pretty amazing. Like you can actually race and compete with your
40 time, and
your favorite
high
players.
jump. They do all this stuff.
See how you throw compared to them. And you know how a lot of people have the displays with the cutouts where you put your face on it and you get your picture taken. They actually have the teams like molded displays, uniforms, so you can get your head in there and really look like you're in uniform.
Nice.
It looks so cool. and it's right up the road, and most everything is free, to the public, and it's open to the public. So there's still opportunity to enjoy that experience today. You had
Somebody asked me if I was going up to Detroit for this at all. I said, no, not at all.
Trying to go the other direction.
Yeah.
But it's such a great opportunity for them to showcase everything they've been doing in Detroit. Because if you've been up there lately, I've been to the Fox Theater a couple times within the last 6 months, and everything there along Woodward Avenue, everything looks so amazing. So I'm happy for them to have this opportunity too for their city.
Yeah,
cool.
That's good. It was exciting.
Lots of good stuff going on. What's the plan for the weekend for the two of you? Oh, I know what you're both doing on Sunday. I know what you're both doing on Sunday evening.
I don't have any plans.
Oh, really? At 6 o'clock? Yeah, Kevin Webb would say otherwise, I'm sure.
I have acres of grass and brush to tend to,
Yep.
and but I get poison ivy so fast. Every time I start getting out in my yard, I get another bout of poison ivy. So I went out and I bought hazmat suits. So
Oh my God.
so I know it. So it's like covered from like head through the
gosh.
booties. It's
Oh my gosh.
like disposable things.
People
So
would be like, I think there's been a hazardous waste.
I know. I told my neighbor, I said, don't be scared when you see someone looking like this out in the brush tomorrow, because it will be me. So don't be calling
Full
the authorities.
hazmat suit.
I don't know how else to keep the poison ivy off me. I am so allergic. So
Wow.
yeah, so that's my game plan. Try to get rid of most of it.
Well, Chuck's up and about now. Have him do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want him to overdo on that newly replaced knee. So I'm going to try to keep him at bay, but we'll see.
All right, Marco, were you sick this week?
I was sick.
How are you feeling
I
now?
was sicker than I ever have been in my entire life. It was bad. Better now, but man, I thought there was a time there where it was definitely touch and go. I don't know what happened. It was weird. It was so bad. I actually was trying to figure out whether I got a 24-hour bug or I had food poisoning, because I didn't really eat a lot. And on Monday, I played golf. I was outside. I wasn't even in the cart with anybody. And then I went straight home and ate a chicken breast that I've eaten other chicken breasts from, because I get it from a meat place. So I already had some of it, so it never gotten sick. And then I had frozen vegetables. And so I actually looked up my Meyer frozen vegetables. I was like, Meyer frozen vegetable recall. That's how, because I was so violently ill, trying to figure out what exactly happened to me. But I can't pinpoint. I don't know what it was.
Okay. All right. But that's well, yeah. Well, it was like a 24-hour kind of thing.
It was like 48.
Wow.
But it was definitely a bad 24.
Oof. Well, Bonnie Rhodes was very worried about you.
Well, Bonnie is sweet.
She wanted to make sure.
She's one of the sweets.
Oh, I see what she's. I almost read what she said, but she's trying to get free advertising on here.
Oh, she is.
Bonnie. I see what you're doing. Okay, I'm on to you. Good morning, AJ.
I feel like we should be able to read those.
Happy Friday, Adult Skip Day. Yeah, unfortunately, the Adult Skip Day was canceled because
somebody skipped it.
People didn't. We didn't get enough people. We didn't get enough people to sign up for it.
Well, listen, we have a lot of people here on Facebook, but there are hundreds of thousands. We didn't put it out on the air. We didn't do anything like that. There was no promotion on social media.
Yeah, I think we need to promote the next one better.
Yeah.
Hire someone to do. She's telling you to hire somebody to do it. Lynn likes to do it herself, though. She's she's not ready to do that yet.
I've got a lot of expensive things I have to ask people to do. If it's something I can do myself, you're right, I'm going to.
So yeah, what were we just talking before I read the Adult Skip Day.
Oh yeah,
the Adult Skip Day, and but AJ, I know AJ was the only one that was like that DM'd me last week. It was like, I'm in. I was like, great, that's awesome.
AJ,
waiting for other people.
Count on AJ.
What's that?
You can count on AJ.
You can count on AJ. Absolutely. I agree. But yeah, just to I even was putting it out to friends of mine and saying, hey man, we're doing this thing. And I reached out to a lot of people. It's weird. People they have jobs.
Yeah.
They have like typical like 9 to 5 jobs
That's
that
the
they
whole
that
notion
they
of skipping, so you don't have to go.
I know. I would tell people like, hey, we're doing this thing. It's called an adult skip day. And they're like, oh, sorry, I got to work. I'm like, that's the point.
The point of skipping.
That's the point. You're supposed to skip. But yeah, apparently a free ride on a party bus was not enticing enough.
Maybe the bait, maybe the destination wasn't enticing enough.
Could be.
So
could
maybe
be.
we need to make sure that we've got firm tickets and desirable
in a
destination.
firm destination. That's a really good point. And the next one we're looking at
will be better next time, guys.
It'll be. I mean, we're looking at either July or August for the next one, and I'm actually thinking August is when it's going to be.
Yeah, because we can promise them a good time, but if we're vague, maybe they doubt us.
That's true. That's true. Well, the next one that we'd be looking at would possibly be either the 26th of July or the 16th of August. So,
all right,
we'll have to decide what you guys actually. We'll look at your schedules and.
I'm thinking someplace with shade or air conditioning. If those are the dates we're looking at.
Oh, we're going to the beach. We're going to Port Clinton.
Right.
We're going to Doc's Beach Bar. We're gonna bring your bathing suits. We're gonna hang out in the water. Oh, it's gonna be great. We'll have some brews on the beach. It'll be fantastic.
Wow, well, it sounds like you got a lot figured out.
Oh, that one I definitely had. We just couldn't do that for it'd be way too cold today. Today, a day like today.
Today would not be great.
No, but this one, oh yeah, Doc's Beach Bar out in Port Clinton. Absolutely. Yes. So AJ was the one that was like, okay, so I kind of already took the day off. You want to golf? Yes, absolutely. So after almost a year of talking about it, I think we're actually going to make it happen today. Possibly Crooked Creek.
Yeah. So hopefully I'm waiting to hear back. I'm not sure. Maybe everybody else also wants to golf today. So
right.
I have to see.
All right.
It's not like there's just like open times.
So, well, let's
but I will. Yeah.
If it's not Crooked Creek, then we'll figure out where to
have a game plan.
But we'll have that. But it's good. You know what? We have a foursome.
We do.
We do. AJ and Trenton, the two men that have been pushing us to go golfing, they're coming with us.
Okay.
So
I love this.
So the four of us. How about putt-putt? How about putt-putt, Bonnie? How about putt-putt? You know which? My favorite one is the one over on Angola, Sportway of Toledo. Oh, we used to go there all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fun one. You got the batting cages there. You've got the go-karts.
Yeah.
It's a blast.
That's nice. I haven't been out there in years. Do they maintain it well? Is it still as nice as it
Last time I was out there, it seemed in pretty decent condition. Pretty decent. But we'd be Trenton, we're looking at probably about 11:45, 12 o'clock is the time frame we're looking at.
Well, maybe, yeah.
So, all right. Well, let's take a look. We're always trying to learn. We're trying to keep up with the kids these days. I was at oh my gosh, my daughter had a carnival yesterday, and I'm just walking through the hallways, and I'm overhearing like these junior high kids. I would not want to be in junior high. They're ruthless and catty, and oh my gosh, it's
telling you,
horrible.
I would not want to go back either.
It is horrible. I don't ever remember junior high being that bad. Of course, maybe they were all talking about me, and so that's why I never heard it.
Right.
But man, I would hear things like they had these bounce houses there, and I heard one girl go, "Ugh, she's going in a bounce house. What is she, 5?" And it's like, are you kidding me? I would love to go on a bounce house.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go on a bounce house right now.
Right?
You and me both. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just secretly she would love it, but she doesn't want
too cool.
She's too cool for it. Yeah. Well, we may not be as cool as the kids these days, but we can certainly learn their lingo. So here is your Zillennial word of the day, so that you can keep up on
good one
everything, all what the kids are saying. Here we are.
Hey there, everybody. Zillennial slang of the day, and we've got a phrase today. How about you all take several seats and listen to what I have to say? And that's what we'll be talking about. The phrase take several seats. If somebody's really getting into your space, if somebody is overstepping their bounds or maybe even interrupting you, take several seats. Calm yourself down and let's start this interaction over again. You know what I mean?
There we go. So take all the seats.
Take them all.
Take them all. Just
Take 'em out,
relax.
All right, hold that thought. We got Tough Love Siri.
All the newlyweds, Blake Shelton, Gwen Stefani there, K100 on air, online, on your phone. Right now, we're on Facebook Live, and we're on Instagram and YouTube. All you have to do is go to our page, say hi, interact. We want some new people this week today to come on and enjoy the virtual show that we put on, basically doing 2 different shows at once here. So if you have a second this morning and you've never done it, log into Facebook, click the K100 page or Guy in the 419's page or Marco Nation, which we're broadcasting all of them, and say hi to us. We'd love to see your beautiful face here. We won't really see your face, but we'll at least get your comments. Today's sunny, early, clouds later, though. 62 going to be the high. Considerably cooler by the lake tonight. Overcast, rain at times, and low down at 53.
We're at 40 now at Toledo's K100. Your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic continues to be in fine shape. We don't see any accidents on the traffic maps. We don't have any reports of trouble. If you spot something, please contact us on the Perrysburg Premier Garage, our phone and text line. The number is 419-240-1000.
You're in her world now. K100. This is Tough Love with Siri. K100.
All right, it is K100, Lynn and Marco. And if you actually have never heard our segment here, we have a very special Siri. We've never updated from that first operating system where she was a little mean. Actually, it's the iPhone 4S. And basically, we just let her do what she does. I was just wondering if you switched it there. So, yeah, I got to keep my eye on you. I'm on top.
Talking to Pat. Talking to Pat.
And so if you have a question, you can hit us up on Facebook. You can also go right to, either texting or calling us. Let us know. We got this from Michael, who lives in Toledo. Michael says this: Siri, my wife and I were wondering what we're going to do with the kids this summer. I mean, it's already planning time for what's happening. Do you have any suggestions?
Oh, wow. That is always a legitimate fear when summer is upon you. How are you going to survive having your kids around you for 3 months straight, bugging you relentlessly?
Right.
In my opinion, you need to send them to camps and then do lots of day drinking to take the edge off. You need to make sure that you keep your sanity while they are attempting to drive you nuts. The best thing that you can do is keep them busy. If I had kids, I would make them do nothing but chores and hard labor. Oh, and stay away from Pinterest projects. Those always end up being way more money and time than they're worth.
Yeah, boy, don't do the Pinterest.
Wow.
That'll get you into some trouble. Pat, you probably have done some Pinterest with your kids. I know.
No, not at all, but I definitely love the hard manual labor.
And the day drinking
Big
part
fan
of it.
of it, yes.
Let's see here. We got this from Bethany in Monroe. Thank you. She says, Siri, my husband won't walk with me because he says walking is not exercise. I say it is. What do you say?
This one can be tough. On one hand, walking should never be considered a form of exercise because in reality, it should really be just considered a type of basic transportation for when you are moving yourself from point A to point B. On the other hand though, this country is full of a ton of fat that rarely get any exercise at all. So walking is a good start for them to burn a minimum amount of calories and keep their weight in check. The answer to this question really depends on what kind of shape you are in. I am sure you can figure that out. If not, I have a good way. Go in the bathroom and look in the mirror. You will figure it out. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, go look in the mirror. Once you look in the mirror, you decide whether you need to walk or not. It's okay, whatever.
You're in her world.
All right.
Yeah. I walking is absolutely exercise.
Sure
Depends on how fast you walk.
Does it?
If you're doing a casual stroll, but if you're doing about a 3.5 miles per hour kind of walk, you're moving, you're burning some gas. And so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you walk a mile or you run a mile.
Still same amount of
You burn the
calories.
same amount of calories either way.
What?
Yeah.
Say that again?
About 100.
Whether you walk a mile or run a mile, you burn the same amount of calories.
That's not true.
That's
It is.
absolutely
Get
true.
on the treadmill and try it.
So what'll happen, because if you're walking a mile, it'll take you maybe 18 to 20 minutes, right? So that's 18 to 20 minutes of exercise. If you run a mile, maybe it takes you 10 minutes. So you're doing it shorter, you're doing more high intensity, but for a shorter time.
I got to think that higher intensity lets you lose weight faster. You have to burn more calories.
Very few.
It's pretty much the exact same.
I'm challenging.
Exact same.
That's a challenge.
We'll get a health expert in here.
There's no
And-
way that walking for an hour and running for an hour. Are the
No, I
same
didn't say what. No. Now, see, if you walk for an hour, you'll maybe walk about 3 miles, right? If you run for an hour, you're gonna go like 26 miles. I don't know how. You'll go a lot longer. You'll go a lot further. So I'm not saying the same amount of time. Burn the same amount. I'm saying the distance. Whether you walk a mile or you run a mile, you're gonna burn the same amount of calories.
Okay, there could be something.
Right?
I'm gonna withdraw the challenge.
All right. Fair enough. We've got so speaking of like food though, I've got a would you rather for you.
All right.
Would you rather have a lifetime supply of your favorite food or a lifetime supply of your favorite beverage?
Ooh, that is a good question.
And I'm asking it to the people out watching right now.
We should put that as our Facebook question for today.
Would you rather have it?
I like
So basically it's
And then I would say, what is your favorite food and what is your favorite beverage?
Right.
Because I want to know why you made the decision.
yeah. Could alcohol like my favorite beverage is alcohol.
But if you only ever had that, you would die.
Well, that's true.
But you're not saying you'd only ever have it.
That's
You just have a
it's
lifetime
only
supply.
saying you just have a lifetime supply of it.
Right.
But can you go as wide? Because then you've got everything. You have beer, liquor, wine. Or do you have to narrow
Well,
it
you
down?
can say the same thing. I'll say soda. I could have Diet Mountain Dew. I could have Diet Coke.
Right.
So you could really.
So can
or
you
do
be
have to
general or are we looking
I don't know.
specifically?
I don't. Do you have to get specific? Maybe.
Marco, you want to get that Frankel in here?
No. But
We do it after.
we will.
Sugar.
Let me see if it comes up.
Well, pizza would be my favorite food.
Pizza's pretty good.
Pizza is the one food that no matter what kind of mood I'm in, I'm always in the mood for it.
Pizza helps. All right,
It's just
hold that thought.
always there for me.
Oral cancer include cancers of the mouth and the pharynx, and typically, but not always, people who are at risk for these types of cancer smoke cigarettes, use chewing tobacco, and drink alcohol regularly. You should schedule your dental visits, especially if you smoke or chew, to definitely make sure at Dr. Frankel's office.
It is Oral Cancer Awareness Month, so no better time to make and schedule an appointment now and get that exam. As a matter of fact, it's part of the annual comprehensive exam that you always experience at Dr. Frankel's office. They're so thorough, and they so want to take care of your overall health, not just about filling a cavity here or there. They're amazing at Dr. Frankel's office, truly compassionate and really personalized care. They really do care about each and every one of the patients who walk through their door, or I should say doors. 3 beautiful state-of-the-art location, Talmadge and Lasky in Toledo. You've got the Keystone Drive office in Maumee, and now Dustin Road in Oregon.
Yeah, you go in there, they got a state-of-the-art facility, and they get you in as soon as they can. I mean, a lot of times, same day. That happened to someone in your family. Boom, man, a big emergency.
My
right in.
sister, they say they won't leave you in pain, and they mean it. They saw her right away and got her taken care of. Committed to excellence in your care. Call for your appointment today or schedule it at their website, johnfrankeldentistry.com.
This hour is brought to you by Dunn Chevy. Not everyone knows, but
There we go.
All right.
I am very excited about this summer.
Really?
I'm extremely excited about
There's
this
an
summer
excitement level.
because I am going all over Northwest Ohio, all over the 419. I had to map out. Do you understand how big the 419 is?
It's huge.
It's gigantic.
It really is.
So, and I don't know if people realize this. First of all, what I want to ask right now, everybody that's watching right now, I appreciate you watching. Do me a favor. Click that share button. Share it onto your own profile page. Let
Good
your friends,
idea.
let your friends and family see that you're watching right now. We'd really appreciate it. But check out, so I actually went through every town, every city. Here it is. I'll show you a close up. But that's Ohio right there. And all that area right there, that's all 419.
What?
And give you a closer up look. So I went through and I was just kind of looking like, okay, this small little town right here, like Fort Recovery all the way down in the corner. And there's even one below that, an even smaller one below that. And, all the way down there and I just thought, like, I would just look up a business that was there, go to call them and it would pull up 419. So
Guy
that's
in the
how
419 needs to know all of those little nooks and crannies.
every single one of them.
Heck yeah.
And so I'm going to be going out to throughout the whole summer, going out to every single one of these little towns. As long as there's a business there some kind of restaurant or some kind of something there,
Right.
I will go there and
Now, what are the
check it out.
DraftKings over/under odds that you don't make it to every one of these? I'm betting money on that one, so I need to know what.
Ooh, to every single one, it would be tough, but it's all about planning. So, like,
right,
some of these you can go and you could probably hit up 5 or 6 of them in one day.
Well, okay, all right. So you're not doing one a day.
No, oh no, because some of them, like literally, like I said, like it's a small little thing, and there's maybe one little diner,
right?
Right in the. But they've got the what I call the Fab Five, and that is not every small town, but every big small town, I'll say, has 5 things. They've got a coffee shop / bakery, pizza place, ice cream place, diner, and a bar. So they have those 5 things at least. Some of them just have a diner.
Right.
Some of them just have, but the ones that are a little bit bigger, ones that would get their own feature, might have all 5. And that's how they get their own.
I see.
So
I like that. Yeah. You're going to do something at every city, like have a burger in every single one of them?
I'm going to try.
Have a,
I'm going to gain a lot of weight this summer.
Well,
So the intermittent fasting is going to be extreme
intermittent
on the days that I'm not traveling.
Well, losing a lot of weight in front of your tour then was a good idea.
Yeah. So I will, what I need to learn to do is just order something, take one bite and be done. That's the way to do it. Or don't even order anything. Maybe just highlight some of the food they have,
Yeah, there's this video.
Excuse me, don't mind me. I'm just going to take a picture of your food here.
Yeah. There's a video of this online influencer. I have no idea who it is, but so they're doing a video about food. I think he's on Instagram, whatever, but somebody sees him and they're videoing him doing a video, and he's like all excited and he's looking at me and he takes a bite and then he cuts off his, he's like, oh my God. Like he can tell it's like probably the 12th time today he's done something. It's like he just bro's miserable. But on the camera, boy, that whatever video he put out, boy, that was spot on.
Mayor of Cincinnati, this was years ago, was doing a thing where he was in, they had a big food festival, and he would go up and here's a hot dog from this place, and he'd take one bite of it, pass it off to his, that's wonderful. Somebody hand him a napkin, and he'd make it look like he was wiping his mouth, but really what he was doing was taking the food out, and then he hands it to his assistant. But it made it look like,
K100 Toledo's Country Music
100 Toledo's Country Music Station. We are Lynn and Marco. Thanks for hanging with us here. Your sports report brought to you by Zavotski's Custom Meats and Deli. And last night, it was all about the NFL draft. Insane. Detroit just got overtaken with literally everybody. And the draft was last night. It was a party in Motown, and they did not disappoint. Eminem came out. So did Barry Sanders, Mr. Detroit. Aiden Hutchinson was out. It was insane. And it looks like the Bears, doesn't look like it is. The Bears picked number 1. Caleb Williams goes to the Chicago Bears in the first round. Arizona Cardinals took former Buckeye Marvin Harrison Jr.'s. The Vikings took J.J. McCarthy, traded up for him.
He just made it into that top 10. He was the 10th pick, right?
Yeah, made it right up in there. And the first cornerback off the board in the 2024 NFL draft was Quinyon Mitchell. The Toledo Rocket was drafted number 22 overall by a lot of dismay by me, because why? Well, he went to the Philadelphia Eagles in the division that I play in.
You do not like
my
them.
team, and I was like, why? Of all the teams, you have to pick this guy for the next 10 years we've got to throw the ball against, which is going to be difficult, but good for him and his family. And we're super excited to have Toledo Rocket in the National Football League. Rounds 2 and 3 will happen tonight starting at 7 p.m. Mudhens, 7-5, come from behind winner in the 5th third field last night over Worcester, and the Walleye can close out the K-Wings tonight in Kalamazoo. That puck drop is at 7 o'clock on the road there, and we will see what happens. That's your sports report.
That's enough sports. Lynn's got your fix in the 419.
Well, of course, big doings up in Motown, and there's going to be big doings down here in the Toledo area. Biggest week in American birding is coming up May the 3rd through the 12th, and there's still time to get signed up if you want to be a part of this year's big event. And they're inviting you to do it. They have got some really cool new field trip locations announced. They have got a cinematic concert celebrating migratory birds with some stunning global stars and musicians taking a part in that. And yep, it's going to be bigger and better than ever. The keynote speaker lineup that's been announced, they're very, very excited about, as well as their many sponsors. So if you'd like to get involved with it, I would certainly encourage it. It's always something really cool, and it adds so much money into our economic area. You just need to really support the people who come here. Let's be good hosts again this year and make it a big time in the Toledo area in 24. I'll make sure there's a link to all of the registration information up on our Facebook page.
Love that. All right, let's go 419 fun. Let's do it.
Filling you in on fun in the 419.
Fun to the 419. Nobody better than Guy in the 419 to bring that straight to your face. What's up?
Oh, we've got some great things happening this weekend. The Over the Rainbow Kids Consignment Sale. If you're looking to get some new clothes, toys for your kids, this is taking place out at the Lucas County Fairgrounds, 4 to 8 today, 10 to 2 tomorrow. Of course, the Mud Hens are playing all weekend long. We're going to be out there tomorrow. Come see, if you see me at the game tomorrow, say hi. Tomorrow morning, this is pretty cool. This is the 32nd annual Kids Trout Derby.
Oh,
so
nice.
if your kids like to fish, go out to Olander Park. All right, it's $3 for Sylvania School District residents, $5 for non-residents. But kids must provide their own poles, but they have bait available there. And they're just going to fish the trout right out of Olander Park there. If you are in the mood for something unique, there's definitely a cult following for this. The Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, boy.
Playing at the Collingwood Arts Center. Starts at 10. There's a double feature, 10 p.m. and then again at midnight. And it's a great... That place is just unique in itself. But if you're a big fan of the Rocky Horror Picture Show, that's a great thing for you to do. And of course, if you're a Jeeper, you want to get out to this Sunday out to Mayberry Ice Cream. They are not Mayberry Ice Cream, but Mayberry Square, where Mayberry Ice Cream is located. But to get ready,
I like how every one of your directions involves an ice cream store. Go over to Mayberry Ice Cream, take a left.
It is what it is, but bring out your Jeep. You're going to get to show off your Jeep there this weekend. And of course, then today being National Pretzel Day, the Ben's Soft Pretzels out located in Meyer in Rossford.
Good, yeah.
They're giving away free pretzels today.
Oh my gosh, and they do have amazing ones.
I wonder why we don't have free pretzels in here, Patrick.
Just wait.
Oh,
and of course, this weekend is Glass City Marathon weekend. Clint McCormick is going to be here just about 45 minutes from now, and he'll be telling us all the details on that on Sunday.
Yes, but that has nothing to do with food or ice cream. So we'll talk about
it. Exactly. So we stuff it at the back. All right, working on stories for your country music news. What do you got?
Lots of cool stuff.
Oh, nice. Anything in particular, or just cool stuff?
If I had, I would have told you right there.
Oh, my bad. Let me just... All right, well, you got 3 minutes to get something. We'll get something good here. It is Lynn and Marco. It's Toledo's K100. Thank you so much for being on Friday Facebook Live. Jump on Facebook. Hang out with us here. It's K100.
You asked me twice after
I
spoke
thought you were
the first time.
I thought you were being coy. I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, Matt says, hey, Pat, are we going to have a computer wheel giveaway soon? Yeah, we should.
We should.
We should have a computer wheel giveaway soon.
Computer wheel giveaway.
Do we have something to give away? Oh, who was here last week? Who was here? Oh, the comedians for Critters.
Right.
They're going to give away 2 tickets. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll give away that's taking place on May 4th. So
nice.
We will give those away. We'll give away a pair of tickets to that. And Johnny Antonini is going to be here later. He's the filmmaker who's releasing his new film, The Lifeguards. They're having their premiere on May 2nd. So we'll have him. We'll have them give away some tickets as well. So maybe we'll have 2. We'll have 2 ticket giveaways on the computer wheel giveaway. Speaking of wheels, what's the birthday wheel up to now?
$750.
All right, there we go. That's just gonna be wonderful. Oak Harbor. That's what Pat Wilson says. Oak Harbor. I'm excited to get out to Oak Harbor. I'm gonna go out there in October as well because they have the Oak Harbor Apple Festival. That's one of the things I'm really excited about is getting out to learning about all the different things that each of these towns has. I guess there's the world's longest sidewalk sale. Have you heard about this?
Oh,
it passes through like Salina.
Oh yeah, it's been going on for a good number of years.
For a long time. Yeah, so I'm excited about that. You heard about this?
No.
The world's longest sidewalk sale.
No.
It like starts up in Michigan, goes all the way down to like Mississippi, I guess.
What?
Yeah. And it's down like Route 124 or something. And it passes through Salina. And yeah, it's wild. But you apparently
it's not an actual sidewalk, but there's stores that get involved or something.
No. It's literally people putting out their own stuff. They just everybody like, and so you could
walk it.
I mean, if you want to walk from Michigan down to
that's not possible.
No, but
no way it's one side.
It's long. People take a week off of work to do that.
Yeah, like
What?
they drive the whole thing. It's crazy.
I've never had anybody who would go with me.
Well,
Pat's excited.
You want to take a road trip from Michigan down to Mississippi? I think.
Hold that thought. Bam, bam.
K100, Toledo's country music station. Lynn and Marco hanging here. It's a Friday Facebook Live. Also a Feel Good Friday, by the way. So we would love to hear your Feel Good stories. If you got them, love them here. Sunny early today. Clouds later this afternoon. High 62, though. Considerable cooler by the lake. Overcast tonight. Rain at times. Low tonight, 53.
Right now, we're at 41 at Toledo's K100. Your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic is brought to you by Towers Armory. Unlimited range time is just $20. And so far, so good. We are in pretty good shape with the exception of an accident that just came in. Oak Street at Navarre. You're asked to avoid the area. Miami Street or Woodville is going to be used as an alternate route for the time being. Toledo Police on the scene. And we're going to get that cleared up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. And so hopefully they'll have that cleared up very quickly. But as of right now, Oak and Navarre, avoid the area. 419-240-1000. Call or text if there's any other issues on the roads. We always appreciate your help in getting that information out.
All right, that is fantastic. And let's get down to Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee, and figure out what's going on in your music news.
Let's talk Reba. This woman just has been so much in the spotlight as of late, and it continues. She is returning as the host of the ACM Awards. She will be coming back. It's the 17th time hosting for the country legend, and that is a record. Once the announcement was made, she said how tickled she was to get to host again, and always considers it such an honor to be there. And she says, can't wait to get to Texas and see everybody on May 16th. It's the 59th annual event, and it happens on Thursday, May 16th at 8 p.m. To watch it, you can stream it live on Prime Video from the Ford Center and from the Star in Frisco. Speaking of Reba, her sitcom Reba is hitting Netflix. Either the streamer or Reba herself could be more excited. And let me see if I've got a date where you can actually start watching it. Yep, May 6th. So I love that sitcom. It seems like we've played it a lot in our household. Not looking forward to having it home again. Taylor Swift. Of course, you can't talk music news and not talk Taylor Swift. There's a new exhibit down at the Country Music Hall of Fame, and it's part of their education center. And speaking of educating on Taylor Swift, University of Tennessee now joining several other schools across the country in making sure that there's a course there and available on Taylor Swift. The course is called Gender/Media, Taylor's version, and it launches this fall. They says they're going to give students a comprehensive understanding of her impact on celebrity and career strategies.
Listen, I mean, I know people probably scoff at that and laugh about a class. If there's anybody you want to take a class on, it's Taylor Swift. I mean, she's worth $1 billion, and she actually is involved in 2 different earthquakes from people shaking to her music. So
she's a genius. And the release of this album, this double album that's breaking records and making music history, she is such a genius at her craft. The Easter eggs surrounding it, every song, it was like when the Beatles' White Album came out and all the clues that people wanted to try to figure out too. I mean, I don't think you've had anybody that interested in the mechanics of an album since something like that.
Yeah.
So pretty incredible. Yeah. Cody Johnson, he got to throw the first pitch out of the Texas Rangers game this last week. And did he bounce it or embarrass himself? What do you think?
I think he probably threw a strike down the middle.
He had actually done the first pitch before, and he actually fired a strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, did it from the mound and not closer up on the grass, too. So good
look at that. Yeah. Nice.
He even took batting practice with the team. So this guy, you were talking about multi-talented. We knew he was great at rodeo. We knew he was great at music. Who knew that he could also throw a ball? Lee Bryce, Drinking Buddies. That is the brand new collaboration that he has got featuring Nate Smith and Haley Witters. And you can hear it all throughout the day today on K100. World premiere new music first right here on Toledo's Music Legend. You can hear us online, on air, or on your phone. Check out these stories today at K100country.com and on Facebook.
Wash away the worries and have a great morning with us. Lynn and Marco.
Well, Matt says my feel good Friday is that I enjoy watching the best radio station in Toledo,
Aw.
K100.
Tell me what it is. I like learning new stuff.
Lynn, Marco, and Pat, you guys make me laugh every Friday. Thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. You turned it in. Pat Wilson says that she did that sale, the longest.
Really?
And they left Thursday and headed back Sunday.
Apparently, she made it to Missouri.
Mississippi.
And then just gave away. Now she only made it to Missouri.
Oh.
She gave up.
Did it weave that far west?
I literally made that up, but
Oh, I was out of the room. Pat was talking about the
yeah, well, he loves it.
the trail.
Let's see. Just some information. May 3rd and 4th at Fort Meigs, the Ohio Historical Infantry Organization is having a World War II living history basic training weekend. Basically displays and learning how to be a World War II soldier, along with Fort Meigs regular performing. That's cool. Good morning, Irina Martin. Jason Stewart says Taylor Swift is not country. I don't know why we have to hear about her on this station.
That is a debate that everybody
yeah.
And
get involved in for sure.
she may not be putting out country music now, but it's where her roots were,
right,
and where she laid a lot of groundwork for a lot of female artists. And there's historical marks that she made in country music too. So she really can't be ignored.
Yeah. Well, and also when she's that big, it's, you know,
her current music isn't anything country music
Right.
is going to play,
right. But, you know, we're not going to play her, but you still, I mean, man, you can't help but talk about her. Right. It's
she
like you said,
certainly
it's
made
pretty
her
incredible.
mark on the genre.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, some people just don't like hearing about
See,
it.
now, right now, people could arguably say Beyonce is more country.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
Right. Lots of serious garage sailors. So many they rent U-Haul trucks for this sale. I'm really curious about this now. I've never heard of this.
Okay, so we need to figure out how we can get on the map and set up our own garage sale location to sell our stuff from the pallet.
Yeah, remember that stuff, Pat?
Oh, I know.
Maybe that's what we need to do.
Good morning, Rick Hill.
You like how I just hit hey, Rick?
Hey, Rick's watching now.
Hey, he's
Look at
here. We're good.
Trent Strickland says same thing as Dolly in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Dolly's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
But why? She's not rock and roll.
So
She's
is Willie
country.
Nelson.
Yeah, right? So you're allowed to cross genres. It's okay. It's all right. Now about this, no, I don't want to go back to the sale thing. You guys are going to bring up the
No, it's been mentioned, but go ahead.
Lynn, favorite food, if you could have a lifetime supply of it, what would it be?
Probably have to go with peanut butter.
Peanut butter, really?
Yeah, I love peanut butter.
Do you ever do like anything weird like peanut butter and bologna or peanut butter on your hot dogs?
No.
Okay.
Not that weird. I'm not a purist with my peanut butter.
Okay.
Like I would do it with bananas or apples or celery and
Sure.
raisins and that kind of a thing, but never really had a desire to put it on any kind of meat.
Okay.
Or meat product.
But you know, people do that.
I know.
My father-in-law
My
does
grandma
that.
used to do that.
It's a weird, it's like a Pittsburgh thing. I
Yeah.
don't. Where's your grandmother from? Your grandmother or your mother?
My grandma.
Your grandmother used
She had like French Canadian roots.
to. Okay. All right.
My dad's side.
Marco,
Everything else is Swiss.
what would yours be? Favorite food that you could have a lifetime supply of and never run out of? What would it be?
Man. Hold that thought. I love that. K100 Toledo's Country Music
K100
Station.
Toledo's Country Music Station. We are Lynn and Marco. We're going to put this up for a Facebook question here in just a couple of seconds. But Pat is putting this, formulating out now on Facebook Friday Live. If you could have either your favorite beverage or your favorite food for the rest of your life.
Right. What would you rather have?
What would you rather?
Lifetime supply of your favorite food or lifetime supply of your favorite beverage?
We're going to make that our Facebook question here for today. And we want to know a little bit more. Whatever you pick, what is Why are you making this? So if I picked beverage, it would obviously be Diet Mountain Dew because I love Diet Mountain Dew.
Right.
And you can't say soda and then say, well, that way I can have every different soda available.
I can't say alcohol and just have all. Yeah, no, it has to be specific.
Yeah. So you're.
But I would say sushi.
Sushi
as my food.
Well, that could be all fish, but then you would have to eat it raw.
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
You
so you
would
would eat raw
Get
fish.
sick and die if you ate that all the time.
You don't have to eat it all the time. It's not saying that that's the only thing you can eat.
Well,
it just means that you have a lifetime supply of it.
Right.
You can eat it whenever you want.
You actually have a lifetime supply of fish right there in the lake. You guys just go over there.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say pizza, but it'd be sushi, huh?
Well, pizza's very accessible. Sushi's a little more pricey.
Oh, okay. I see your line of thought.
You're going with the high rate of stuff. Oh,
right.
Well, I would say liquid gold then.
Then maybe I should shift off my peanut butter.
How about that? How about that little thing for your little Ponzi scheme over there? All right, that's the Facebook question for today. Hit us up right now, and we'll put that out there. It's K100. Good morning.
All right. Let's see. People are tuning in here. Peanut butter and banana sandwich. Oh, yeah. Those are good. Trenton Strickland said that.
Peanut butter is very versatile food.
It really is.
And I could eat it. I could eat it every day and never get tired of it. I have.
Good morning, Deborah. Marco's going to say Diet Mountain Dew. Yep. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
He said that before you said it. Mine is butter cookies. Butter cookies, peanut butter cookies. I don't know.
Okay.
Nutter butter, butters.
Oh,
yeah,
dude. Nutter
wow,
butters
I love the nutter butters. Peanut butter and celery. Do you ever put the ants on it? Was that called ants on a log?
The raisins. Yep.
Raisins on it, not ants on it. Raisins on it.
I knew what you meant.
Like, what are you talking about? Where you're leaving your celery and peanut butter at?
So, what would your food be then, Marco?
Well, see, that'd be hard because my first blurt out answer would be tacos, but tacos isn't that's a several different things, right? That's a meat. I like the cheese. I like the lettuce. I like the tomato. I like the.
Well, no, it's
I'd
not.
say it's a food item.
Yeah, you'd say taco. You get the whole taco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then it's tacos.
There's tacos.
There's not even a question, is there?
All right. Lifetime supply of tacos.
Hard shell.
Hard shell.
Don't do any stupid soft shell. That's actually called a burrito.
Really? So a soft shell taco?
Yeah, you don't know the story, dude. I've walked out of places with not hard shell tacos. I'll be like on vacation. It was like, hey, yeah, let's go to like Sips Matt Taco Shell. Yeah, it's it. They come out with that fold. Nah, we're done. I'm leaving. I left one time. People thought I was crazy.
Because they didn't have hard shell.
Like, not doing soft shell tacos. I will refuse
What's
to eat them.
the problem with soft shell tacos?
I don't want a burrito. If I wanted a burrito, I'd say, you know what? I'm in the mood for a burrito.
A burrito's different. It's bigger. It's larger. It's folded over.
wrapped.
Bigger.
Bigger. Taco, you'll street tacos, they're like this big.
Well, I know what they are. I eat them all day.
But I mean,
eat
like
them with the hard shell.
even this. Okay.
No.
All right.
No soft shell.
You know what I do love? If there's a taco buffet and they've got soft and hard shell,
Yeah.
throw a little bit of refried beans in that soft shell, wrap it around the hard shell, double decker. That was my favorite thing from Taco Bell back when I used to eat Taco Bell.
My question would be, why would you grab the hard shell?
I like the crunch.
The answer is it's better, actually.
I like the crunch of the.
I
you
cannot
don't even need
remember the
soft
last
shell.
time I had a hard shell taco.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, I thought I didn't have a choice. That was like the only thing I knew. And then it's like,
Right.
ooh, soft.
So you like the soft shell.
I do.
Now let me ask you a question.
Mm.
Do you like soft shell corn or soft shell flour?
I like them both. I usually get the flour.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I prefer the flour.
Mhm.
With celiacs running rampant in my family, we've had to switch to corn. So soft shell corn. But I do like the crunch of the hard shell. The problem with the hard shell is they get so messy.
That's what I don't like.
They
about
get,
them.
you know,
It's
the,
like
the,
I've
the
got it a
taco
little-
meat gets in there.
I have a system.
What's your
There's a-
system?
The system is you eat over a plate of all the stuff every time you're eating. Whatever. If it falls out, it falls out. You grab another taco. You need another
That's
one.
not a system.
Whenever
That's
you're
a
done,
default.
Whenever you're done, you literally have a taco salad sitting in front of you.
Okay. I would.
See what I'm doing there?
Yeah.
You have bits of shell, you've got bits of meat, you've got bits of cheese, you've got bits of lettuce, you've got bits of tomato. You literally have a taco salad.
I
So you
like
eat a few,
eating
bam, eat
my
the salad,
taco
then you're out.
as just a taco
Yeah.
and not have to worry about it falling all over the place.
Yeah. I
And
don't
a
like
huge
taco
mess.
fallout either.
You know, the juice from the meat, it like literally like
Yes, it's
makes
literally the best part of it.
It makes the shell like you know what it does? You know what?
How long are
it
your
makes the
tacos
shell
sitting
soft.
around? My tacos last
It makes
1
the shell
second.
soft.
It makes the shell
I've
soft.
never been around a shell that was soft. I've eaten it an hour earlier.
Yeah, well. But yeah, I do actually. I like the flour ones better than the soft shell corn. That's just me. But
Well,
We're
I kind of want tacos now.
see,
it does sound pretty good.
Why
We're
don't we
gonna
have
to
tacos in
move
here?
Yeah.
This next live because we're going to be running so tight. Okay, and we'll have to really zoom out of this next stop set to get to the top of the hour.
Lynn, beverage. If you had one beverage not one beverage you could have, but just a lifetime supply of this beverage, what would it be?
And it could be alcoholic or not.
Absolutely, it could be alcoholic. I would be shocked if it wasn't.
What are you saying about me? I know this sounds awful. This sounds really cheesy, but because I like a Malbec, nice red
Sure.
wine, but I will get on a kick with Witch's Brew. And so
Oh, you do like Witch's
I
Brew.
do
I remember
like
back in
that.
October you
I
were
do like that. And it's hard to find, so I guess I would go with that.
okay. All right.
Some people only sell it like around Halloween time.
Right, right. I would definitely do either a cab or a bourbon as my choice. But if I had to choose, bourbon. I would do a bourbon as my.
Y'all are crazy.
Sounds like exactly like something that somebody only drinks Diet Mountain Dew
A
would say.
handful of years ago, I would have been saying Diet Coke, but since I got away from any kind of beverage I'm really like addicted to or attached to or can't get through my day without, that's why I guess I would lean towards something alcoholic that I enjoy.
Released yourself from the bonds of.
Yes.
Fantastic. Good morning, Cynthia Waits watching.
She finally made it.
She's here.
Hi, Cynthia.
All right, check her off the list.
Let's see. AJ says steak street tacos. Oh yeah. Oh, that sounds so good. I'm
nothing
getting
better than street tacos.
hungry now. I told our guests coming in at 9:00. I said we require a food offering.
Yeah.
So
sort of like a sacrifice.
and I
what's funny
said not donuts, especially
Gas
not
station
Speedway donuts.
Oh,
Gas
look in your face
station
last week was
donuts.
price. I tried to snap a picture. I couldn't get it fast enough. Boy.
As soon as I take a bite, I
Super mad
knew.
about
I
that.
knew.
Because we've been talking tacos, like where do you like to go get your tacos? Where have you found in Toledo that you like to go for tacos?
There's that place right across the river there. That's pretty good.
San Marcos.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Oh yeah.
I remember going to San Marcos the first time and ordering tacos. I went, oh my gosh, tacos can be special.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it really was.
But you know what's funny is I'll go to there's like Cinco de Mayo. They actually opened one right up here, right up by Walmart.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, I like all just authentic. I like the chips and salsa. That's what I love about taco. Like, here's what I love about Mexican food. If you're really hungry and you step into a Mexican restaurant at 12:08 p.m., at 12:09 you're eating.
It comes out so quick.
I mean,
it comes out
ready,
so quick.
you're eating.
I went to. I'll tell you what, the margarita tour that we did.
Yeah.
It has ruined me. I think on margaritas because I met up with my good friend Patrick Kajowski last Friday, and I won't say where we
Hold
went.
that thought. This is going to be a very quick.
Okay.
K100, Lynn and Marco, Feel Good Friday Facebook Live. It looks like we've got our first report here from the news. A lot of action overnight, so we'll get to that in just a second here on K100.
Morning Start with Lynn and Marco.
All right. Yeah, we went out to we were gonna meet we just wanted to get together for some margaritas after the show last week, and
How did it ruin you? What do you mean?
it because I took one sip of this. I took one sip of this margarita, and I said, dude, we can't. He ordered a small pitcher, and I was
Why
like,
do you order a small pitcher first? First, you say, "Is it good?" Yes.
he ordered the small pitcher,
Then
not
you
me,
get the small
not me. So I went in, and I couldn't even finish my first drink. I mean, that's how bad it was.
Really?
It was, and so I'm not saying like I'm a snooty margarita drinker now, but this was bad. We actually ended up leaving there, and we went to. I can't even remember what the place is. It's over off of. No, I can't remember that either. But they had
They must have been good.
fantastic food, great
They
margaritas.
must
It
have
was
been good if
it
you
was
can't remember.
phenomenal. We went to a much better place.
Matt says
And-
Pat's favorite drink is hot dog water. I believe
Yeah,
it.
that's Right.
We need to start having more of that so I can punish you.
Oh, for what? For what? What about punish me for what?
I
What?
feel like you missed and you just tricked me into
Nope.
you
go,
like slid your arm over like, damn, I forgot about that one.
Go back and watch it again. I didn't fail.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
Yeah, welcome back. Yes, Facebook Friday Live, our brand new intro song there. Thanks to you, Marco, for introducing me to Suno.com. I'm just creating so many works.
I knew it was a mistake. When we were trying, I'm a serious golfer. I like to golf. I don't like to jerk around when we're on the golf course, and I'm trying to figure out the yardage, the wind is blowing, and this dude is making a song about the guy we're playing with, about how crappy of a golfer he is. I'm like, bro, take stuff serious here. What are we doing?
Oh.
I knew it was a problem.
Oh, my gosh.
I was going to take your phone from you, but I couldn't grab it.
Yeah. This hour is brought to you by Costa Oil. Thank you to Mr. Keith Kleinsch for being a continued sponsor of the show. They just do a fantastic job over at Costa Oil. I love it. I look forward. I actually look forward to getting my oil change now.
You know what I look forward to is not getting harassed about changing my air filter, changing
Right.
my tires. Do you need a crankshaft update? I don't need any of that.
Blinker fluid. I don't need to buy any of that. They don't even sell it there at Costa
Right.
Oil.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm very, very excited to have them to go there, and not only to be able to go there.
A lot of people appreciate that.
Yeah, but they do a tremendous job. And so if you need your oil changed, Costa Oil does they do great work. So if you want a firsthand look exactly what that looks like, here it is. There we go. So yeah, you need to get your oil changed. Costa Oil, they do a great job. They're located right over on Dorr Street, right across from the Reynolds Corner Library over there. So, you got to get it changed. Do it somewhere. Do it there. All right. I'll tell you what I think we need to do. A great sponsor that we should get is a chiropractor.
Oh, why?
You know what's funny is because now that I'm trying to play golf as much as I can. I'm trying to play myself back into shape, do all those things. And so I actually, in other cities I've lived in, I can't believe this is not a thing here somewhere in Toledo, but there are these centers like workout centers or like but they just stretch you. It's a stretching facility. Some of them, I forget what they're
Have you heard of anything like that in the
No.
region?
It's crazy. You just go in there and hey, I need a 30-minute stretch. A personal trainer comes out. They just stretch you like a professional football player stretch, and they get you. And it was so nice to have because I don't know any of this. I don't even know how to stretch. I'm like the worst part, but I need to get that. But so I guess a chiropractor would be a very close second.
Yeah, or physical therapist could help you out.
Even a personal trainer will help you and at least show you the
I just feel like you're paying a lot for them to do nothing. Like these stretching people, they know what I mean? They have their, and I'm sure personal trainers know how to stretch, but it's just like this.
Did you try the Google?
I did. The Google didn't work. The Google, nothing-
Ashley Petalos would be the closest person I would think to that. She would do a very good job on teaching fascial stretching the fascial muscles of the body.
Yeah. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds good.
Yeah, she does a very good job with that. But we got off on the stretching tangent. What were we just talking about?
Man, you are not good at just going.
You went off on the stretching tangent. About that. Somebody help me out here.
I
don't know, but did you hear about the story about the couple who sent their cat back? They returned their cat like an Amazon box.
No.
Well,
yeah.
I think the
So
cat
there's a
jumped
feel
in the
good story
Amazon
for you
box.
today. They feel good because they got reunited with their cat who accidentally was in a box and they shipped it off through Amazon.
Oh,
yeah.
How crazy is that?
It was the craziest thing ever happened. You know what the cat's actual quote is? Who cares? So that's what I love about cats.
Chiropractic care for sponsors. Thank you, AJ. Appreciate it.
AJ should be
somebody's
actually
paying attention.
the producer
Somebody's
of this
paying
show.
attention here. Yeah.
Hey,
Chiropractic.
I saw a note in there. He also told you to change the thing. I'm telling you, AJ is the unofficial
That was
producer.
Matt. That was Matt.
Oh, that was Matt.
That was Matt Hacker that reminded me to change it.
Let's
Which
face it,
I was
we
on.
need them both.
That's right. No, I woke up. So I've been doing a lot of yard work, and I fixed my dryer too. Talk about a good feeling when you're able to. This dryer was like one. I don't want to call somebody to come fix a dryer. One, it's emasculating. It's expensive, and I'm a cheapskate. So I was like, but the dryer just stopped working. I could not figure. So I literally took the whole thing apart. Found out what was causing the problem, and it was just this backup of debris of all the stuff, like caught in basically made the fan stop working.
Filter?
No. The filter you change all the time, but this got backed up into the fan, like inside the thing. Backed up with lint and Legos and all kinds of other random stuff. Bobby
Toledo
pins.
lint and dryer cleaners. They were on our air for a handful of weeks ago, and they say it's so
You
important.
know what we
that
have
get
is
back
a
up
bunch
and
of
it will stop.
filters from the pallet we bought that you're supposed
Wow,
to sell.
that's
Remember
what
that?
a transition you made there.
Remember that?
What a transition you made there. Talk about more
Hold on.
chiropractic care in just a minute.
No, there is Thomas Rhett's daddy on Toledo's country music station K100. Lynn and Marco, sponsored by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. You can hear us on air, online, and on your phone. And today, of course, Facebook, everywhere that there is social media. You can catch us there. Thanks to Pat McCarty, guy in the 419 here on a Friday Facebook Live show.
Yeah, show brought to you by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Appreciate them. Here is a look at news with 13 ABC's James Starks.
Hey, good Friday morning. I'm James Starks with the 13 Action News headlines. 2 women were rushed to the hospital after a car crash at Dorr, North Detroit. Toledo police say one of the drivers was trying to turn left onto Detroit Avenue when she hit a vehicle coming from the opposite direction on Dorr Street. We understand one of the drivers may have suffered serious injuries. No word yet on the other driver, and police did not report if anyone was cited. Today's also Arbor Day, the day traditionally dedicated to planting trees, and there are plenty of celebrations happening around the area. One of them here in Toledo, the city's Division of Urban Beautification, along with representatives from Toledo Edison and Ohio State Extension, will be at Grove Patterson Park on Marvin Avenue for an event that includes learning stations for kids and adults, along with the planting of 11 new trees in the park. That starts at 9:30 this morning. And the Mercy Health Glass City Marathon steps off Sunday morning, which means you'll see lots of roads closed along the way from the University of Toledo through Otto Hills and Sylvania. The big closures, though, happening between 6:30 and 11:30 a.m. Sunday. Portions of Bancroft, Talmadge, and Central Avenue in Ottawa Hills, along with parts of Sylvania Avenue, King Road, McCord, and Holland, Sylvania, just to name a few. You can find the full list of these Sunday morning street closures at 13abc.com. Now, you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News. Have a great weekend.
And you can get more details on that Glass City Marathon about 10 minutes from now. Coordinator Clint McCormick will be in. He'll be talking about it, and we'll get all the skinny on how you can still get involved. K100 weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Cars arriving daily, right car, right price right now. Here's 13 ABC's Ross Ellett.
It'll be sunny early with more clouds for the afternoon, while the high today around 68, but the lakeshore much cooler, and those cooler temperatures do begin to move inland later this evening. Overnight tonight, showers and storms likely at times, down to 58 for the low, 78 for the high tomorrow. Rain early and then seeing more sunshine for the afternoon. Sunday's high, 82. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Elliott.
It's 40 now at Toledo's K100. Traffic is brought to you by Towers Armory. Unlimited range time for just $20. That accident at Oak and Navarre, still an issue. You're continuing to ask to avoid the area while that gets cleaned up. Don't see any of the trouble spots. If you do, please get a hold of us on the Perrysburg Premier Garage Door phone and text line 419-240-1000. That line is service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
While it's easy to say the driver who hit you.
Well, slow news day, huh?
He was talking like they were so swamped with big stories.
Man,
I'm imagining he probably just threw something together.
Given the details of an accident of a, I don't know.
The race route. Mm-hmm.
All right. Dryers, clean those dryers. Take the back panel off. It's not hard to do. Looking at the fan, get all that stuff cleared out. So what ended up happening was it got backed up and then it overheated and blew out the coils and everything, But if it wasn't such a good dryer, boom, it could have sparked a fire and set the house ablaze.
And I'm going to call these guys the Toledo duct cleaning people and have them come out and take care of me. Really good people. And it's really an affordable thing to have done. And periodically, it's a really good idea.
Duct cleaning?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I should probably have that. Who is it?
Toledo Duct Clean.
Ooh,
we should probably have
maybe king crab legs. That's probably something good to have an unlimited supply of.
Oh yeah,
that's probably the best one I've seen so far.
All right. So lifted my dryer, doing yard work. Woke up on Tuesday morning and my lower back was like pinching.
Yeah.
Wednesday morning, unbearable. So I went to a chiropractor. Crack. You could visibly hear the cracks. Oh, it felt so good. I got a follow-up appointment today right after the show. So
that does not sound like it would feel good.
It doesn't feel good in the moment, but it's such a necessary thing.
That's like a huge fear of mine. And it's a fear I probably shouldn't have, but it's like, I wouldn't let somebody do that to my back. I'm so afraid that it's like, okay, here you go. Just crack my spine or move it around. And then they do something wrong. And then
they're trained. They're doctors.
Yeah.
They're trained. They know what they're doing. And oh man, but I think you'd be surprised how amazing you feel. We had our son, he had what do you call it? Reflux.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Yeah.
And we took him to the doctor, took him to the chiropractor, and she made a little adjustments. All of a sudden, yeah, people swear by it. So
gentle chiropractic. I'm not so much an issue. They actually have little tools and they kind of manipulate things slowly, but this whole
the little tools can no way.
But my daughter
keep those tools in the drawers, man. She did this thing. She had my neck and it was like, oh yes. Now that felt good. That felt like I'll do things like this now. My shoulder will pop. It feels amazing. Like but she was like, oh yeah. Oh
nice.
Oh yeah, it was so good. See if we can get her to come in here. I'll see if she can do a little. Let's see if we can get it. Gotta get her a sponsor. But Toledo Duct Cleaning. I need duct cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
So
really
do you know these people at Toledo Duct Cleaning?
Yeah.
Are they a sponsor on radio right now?
Not right now.
Even though we've just given them tons of plugs, and now they're going to get tons of calls.
They have been advertisers,
All right.
So
they've been advertised. All right. Well, let's get in contact with them. We'll see if we can get them to be, because I need that work done. I need the duct cleaning done in my house. It hasn't been done in nearly 10 years. So absolutely needs to be done.
Yeah, ducts, vents, they do it all. And they'll even, because some people, it's like really convoluted and stuff really gets trapped in there, they'll even rework them if it need be too.
All right.
Yeah, good people.
All right. So here we go. Looking back at the comments here, everybody's saying good morning to each other. Oh, Kevin Webb is on.
Oh, Kevin
Morning,
Webb
Kevin.
He made it.
Did you hear Kevin's new jingle?
No.
You didn't? Oh, well, we'll play it here in the next hour.
Nice.
Let's see. AJ says, ready for some golf. Trent says, I'm guessing the supervisor isn't up and around yet this morning.
Trying what?
Trying to get off work so he can come play golf.
I thought he said he was in.
And he said he was in, and then
what are we doing here? We can't see. This is the problem. We can't have people that are in, then they're not in.
When they're not in, right? I'm right there with
It's
you,
like
Lynn.
getting a big ass margarita before you try a little piece of it. That's like, hey, this is terrible. Now we're stuck with a gallon.
Well,
of
I'm not
margarita.
the one who ordered the
I'm just
pitcher
saying,
of margarita.
You were there.
I did not. No, I wasn't.
How did you drink it?
He ordered it and then I got there. he ordered and then I got there. There is a doctor down in BG, Dr. Jacob Raymond, that does both the snap, crackle, pop version of and the other types of chiropractic that aren't so scary. Well, I want the scary. I'm with you, Lynn. Nobody's cracking around my back. Come on, give it a try. Everybody's doing it.
Once.
I have the same fear, Lynn. Dr. Jacob. Okay, stop promoting Dr. J. He's not paying for spots here. We're not doing that. Adjustments and crackling is phenomenal. Yes, Trenton. Thank you. And AJ says I'm in 100%. Well, we knew that, AJ.
AJ's in. Trenton, he's what I like to call teetering.
I know how to. Trenton says, Pat, don't you know how to read? I told him I was trying. Yes, I know how to read. I also know how to leave out certain things to make you sound worse. If anything to take the pressure off of me, Trenton. That's the whole game I play here.
Yeah. It's pretty good at it.
All right. Well, let's do something fun here. Lynn, I did something last week.
What'd you do?
Well, I if you notice, I'm breathing easier.
You got rid
There's
of that
no
nose
obstruction.
hair that was
There's
bugging
no
you.
unsightly nose hair, and Marco wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't not do it. I just didn't have a chance to do it.
Oh, I had the stuff in here. You could have done it. You could have jumped at the opportunity.
We were not able to.
I don't know why, because I mean, here was my experience with it.
1, 2, 3. All right, so I've got these white nose hairs, and I don't know if you can you get a close up? Yeah. Oh, they're a pain. They're so ugh. So I'll trim them. I'll use scissors, and then like 2 days later, they're like already like an inch back. So it's like, okay. I mean, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna wax them. This is the kit that I'm using. You got the wax, the sticks. Let's get started. Okay, here we go. I have never done this before. This could be insanely stupid. Now I just let them harden. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, that's in there. Okay, they say just rip it out. Just rip it out. Just like a Band-Aid. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, I don't want to do the other one. I have no choice though. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh! I did not. Oh. I was not sure if this was going to work or not. Oh! That hurts so bad. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, I can breathe so much better now, though. So I guess if I'm doing a product review, yeah, I would definitely recommend this product. It absolutely worked. It was easy to use. I would highly recommend it. So yeah, give them a shot. The link to their website is in the description below. Check it out.
Beauty over pain. See, Marco's leaving right now because he doesn't want to be pressured into doing it.
Yep.
Beauty
is
over
pain.
pain.
Beauty
Oh,
is
man.
pain.
But I'll tell you now, I mean, yeah, you asked me, would I do it again? And the answer is absolutely yes.
Ugh.
100%. Because I can't.
It hurt my chest to watch you do that.
It's apparently if you apply pressure right afterwards, it doesn't hurt as bad. I did have somebody comment. They're like, oh, you know, I have this done at my barber all the time and it doesn't hurt. You know, you're being overly dramatic. And I said, well, first of all, your barber probably has a skilled technique of doing it. They probably have better wax. They have a trained technique of how they do it.
Yeah.
So as not to hurt. Right.
How much was that little kit?
And then the other second point is, if you know me at all, you know that everything I do is overly dramatic. Like, so yeah. It was like $10. It's not expensive.
I wonder how much the barber charges. I would charge a lot to pull somebody's nose hair.
I'd do it for free.
It's like popping somebody's zit.
Oh my! That's one of my packies. Pinch there. It's so great. So now what I need to do? Will I do it again? Yes. But will I do it the same way? No. I think the next time I do it, I'm going to use
the wrist more.
No, I'm gonna use two. I'm gonna go at the same time and just the same time, just get it over. Because the worst part is I did the one and it was like, oh no, now I got to do the other one. Like I know how
you had to. It was
there. It was in there. Like you couldn't leave it.
You could, but
so then
people
would
ask questions.
Yeah, and then like different. Maybe one time I let my kids pull it out.
Family photos would be weird.
Right. Just leave it in there all the time.
Remember that year when Dad? Oh yeah, I got the pictures.
Eventually, it would come out, right? Nose hairs eventually fall. They fall out eventually.
Get a bad cold, and that'd help it. Yeah.
Right. But no. So like I might let the kids, but I don't know if I want the kids do it because I don't feel like they would like lightly tug at it. I don't feel like they'd have that riptide thing.
Get it over with.
But maybe like tie a string to it and tie it to like the door and like slam the door shut, pull it out that way.
That sounds like a great idea.
Back of the truck, tie it to the back, or the new one, this one here. Look at this. But I'll be driving around next week.
Oh wow!
Boom, baby.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. What is that?
That is the Mach-E Mustang.
That is beautiful.
Fully electric. I can't wait. But
I used to have a Mustang.
It picks up speed. I mean, it goes fast. So
when that my
go to an
first
empty parking lot.
Time I got a good job and had a nice little salary.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Went out and got a Mustang.
Got a Mustang. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people are some people there's different opinions about this. What was the one thing? Tell me something about that Mustang that was memorable about it.
It was midnight blue and had a desert tan interior. I loved it. It was so pretty. I always felt so important as I drove it. Just made me feel like I had arrived. But I loved the look of it. Yeah.
And the sound of it.
And the sound of it. Yes.
Yeah. The roar of the Mustang.
Yeah,
right?
It definitely has
it's
sound.
The one thing that this car doesn't have. And that's why people are.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mustang lovers are like, well, what is the point? It's a muscle car. It's supposed to roar and there's no sound. It's like, well, it's still a really nice car.
Yes, it is a beauty. Wow. Fun.
So Kevin Yarborough, question is today the skip day. The skip day has been canceled because nobody messaged me. Nobody
could commit.
Nobody could commit. And I had one person, that was AJ Arnold, send me a private message and say, I'm in. So
oh my God, I don't have my phone, and Clint's supposed to be here. He's probably texting me. So let me go out.
Right. Okay. Good morning, K100. Have a great week. Oh, Carol, you too have a great weekend. Yeah. So Kevin, we're gonna our next one is going to be either in July or August. All right. It'll either be July 26th or August 16th, whichever day works out for Lynn and Marco. That's going to be, but we're going to be going out to Port Clinton, going out to the, what do you call it? Going out to Port Clinton, out to the Docks Beach Bar. So, but we got to do some better after that. I mean, we advertised it on here, but not everybody's able to go, but we really need to have like full commitments from people, like, as in like, and I said this multiple times, like, hey, if you want to go, you got to private message me. I can't remember if people just say like, oh yeah, I want to go on here in the comments. I'm not going to remember that. So I need to have like an actual thing. Dave Bone from Knoxville, Tennessee. Thanks for watching. Good to have you tuning in all the way from Tennessee. We have, all right, let's jump to this. You know, what's great is what's going on musically around town. So let's check in with the Music Know with Andi Jo.
Whether you were cheering on our fish during the playoffs, kicking it downtown, or catching our amazing live local music scene shows, I know you had a great time celebrating the 419 for 419 Day last weekend. Now you already know what time it is. Let's get to the Music Know with yours truly, Andi Jo. She's got it all. The Music Know with Andi Jo. The Music Know with Andi Jo. Friday, catch Madison Avenue at the Beer Stoop starting at 6, or Michael Corwin at Manhattan's. Both of them will be jamming all night long. Or slow things down a bit with Rob Storm at Tequila's in Sylvania, starting at 7. Saturday, rock out with the Sweet Tea Band at Cock and Bull to sing along to all of your favorite 90s jams with the Skittlebots at the Hollywood Casino. Or, Random Act is making their return to the beer stoop to rock with y'all all night long, starting at 8. Or catch Devin Frank with his guitar and piano making his debut at Manhattan's. And if you're kicking off your mornings with the Glass City Marathon weekend, keep an eye out for your girl singing our national anthem and cheering on our Glass City runners Saturday and Sunday morning. The Lifeguards movie premiere is only a week away, and if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, what are you waiting for? Get them now at thelifeguardsmovie.com, and I can't wait to see y'all there. And Cinco de Mayo weekend is right around the corner. Celebrate the taste of Cinco de Mayo at the Toledo Zoo. Come try different tequilas with the Fiesta Gourmet menu to go along with it. Featuring live entertainment from Jacob Estrada, Javi Rico Sounds, El Corazon de Mexico, and yours truly. I'm so excited to be a part of it, and I hope to see y'all there. Get your tickets now at ToledoZoo.org. Have a great weekend, Toledo, and make sure you stay in the know with the Music Know with Andi Jo on K100, Today's Best Country, and Guy in the 419 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend.
The Music Know with Andi Jo. The Music Know with Andi Jo. She'll tell you where to go. The Music Know.
Oh boy, yeah, you are very
Yeah.
busy then. Are any of them runners?
Ellie, my oldest, used to be, and she
Yeah.
was really good,
Yeah.
and she just got tired of it. So she started playing tennis, and then she doesn't know what she wants to do now. Nothing. She wants to be a cheerleader. She's going through her just like, who am I phase, I think.
Yeah.
She wants to try everything.
Yeah.
And we're on Facebook Friday Live right now. So okay. There, you see yourself there?
Yes, sir.
All right, there we go.
So what about you? Like Clint McCormick, you are the head of Run Toledo,
Yeah.
organizer of the Glass City Marathon and
Yeah.
many other runs and events throughout the community. What's the furthest distance you've ever run?
I've done a marathon.
So
Yeah.
the 26-2.
Yep, I've done that. And it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of commitment, I would say. I mean, it's a 6-month commitment, in my opinion, to take that on.
So what would you say if somebody has run 6 miles as their top distance? Would they have it in them to run 26?
In 6 months, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so you could build to that.
I do think that anybody can run a marathon. I mean, our time this weekend, we'll have people finishing in 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we'll have people finish in 6.5 hours. That's kind of our window, right? So it doesn't really matter if you're a 5-minute miler or a 14-minute miler, right? That's the gamut is wide open.
So it's really, so at that point in time, it's all in your mind. It's more mental almost
It
than
is,
physical.
and people do this for many reasons, and that's the fascinating thing about the sport. It really is open to anybody. You don't have to be a quote unquote athlete, right? Anybody can go out there and right, left.
I guess the longest run I've ever had is about 6 miles from my house to my friend's house.
So you're asking for personal experience. Is it in you?
Yeah, kind of, because to me it still seems daunting.
Right.
You know?
So the way I suggest you step it up is commit to a half marathon. Once you build that confidence that you can do the half marathon,
K100, Toledo's Country Music
then you
Station.
go.
Toledo's Country Music Station. Lynn and Marco, thank you so much for hanging with us right here.
In studio with us, Clint McCormick from Run Toledo, and big event that he's very excited about, the Glass City Marathon. How many is this?
So this is year 47.
You're 47, my gosh. And every year it grows. It's become so renowned throughout the country, and runners, they love coming to this because of our flat terrain.
Right.
I understand that that's kind of cool because they really count on it for good training, for a great, beautiful run, and also for a great time.
Yeah, so we're expecting 7,000 runners this weekend throughout the 2 days of running for all around the country. But what's fascinating, though, I was looking through some Facebook threads this morning about, people come into the town, they're saying, hey, I've done Cincinnati and I've done Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, what is the community like running through Toledo's marathon? And people just jumped on talking about how great the neighborhoods are coming out and supporting it. People setting up their own water and beer stands and just cheering people on throughout the whole course. The scenery is unlike what other events have.
a lot of major marathons run through downtown areas, right? So a lot of concrete and a lot of glass. Ours is more suburban, and it's by design because I think we want to showcase what we feel is the best of Northwest Ohio.
Yeah.
Right. Anchored with the institution of the University of Toledo.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful campus.
Yeah, and it's about the families, isn't it? And you're putting them right through those beautiful neighborhoods and that University of Toledo campus.
Right.
So I love the location of it. That is so cool. 47 years of this. Do you have anybody who's running every one of them showing up again?
No, because interesting enough, it started in 1971. So if you do the math, that doesn't add up. In the early 80s, they actually took about a 5 or 6 year hiatus. So it stopped in 83 and then kicked back again in 1990. Right.
Like somebody ran the first one when they were 10. That could add up.
We have a few people who ran the first one and they were 13. As with a lot of things, there were not a whole lot of rules back in the day.
Yeah.
You know, cars didn't have seat belts and you can do whatever you wanted to do, but runs didn't have rules with regards to age. So kind of, a lot of 13-year-olds get out there and do that. We have a few people who actually won the marathon later in life. Started this race at the age of 13.
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is so cool. So it's on Sunday. If somebody hasn't signed up yet and they want to participate.
Yeah. So while the marathon is sold out actually back in February, we still have openings in the half marathon, 5-person relay, the 5K. But more importantly, we have a kids race tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. and that's wide open. So, any child age 2 to 12 can come out and enjoy that.
All right. Website address?
RossCityMarathon.org.
Perfect.
All right, great. Well, we're doing Facebook Live, so stay here for that. It's Lynn and Marco. It's K100.
So sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. What were we talking about? My memory's not here today.
Marathon.
Yeah, my memory's not. No, we're right before we went to the
I love the
break.
fact that you've got the kids race, and that's what we were talking about all week leading into this. Is there's really something for everybody who wants to be a part of it.
Yeah, and that's kind of the idea of this is my 16th year of being the director. When we got involved and I created a committee to help me, kind of what is the vision of this race. So in 2008, there was only 700 runners. And we got involved and said, okay, what do we think Toledo is? What can it be? And what is our running community going to look like? And that's kind of how we created this whole weekend experience, the kids race, 5K tomorrow morning, the whole schedule, if you will, is really designed to keep you engaged with your whole family.
Now, at what point did you guys change? Because at one point you had the 5K, the half marathon, the marathon all on the same day, right?
Yeah.
And then
so we did a long time ago. Everything was downtown Toledo. So from 1990 to 2009, the race was based out of essentially what is now Promenade Park. So we had the foresight that ProMedica was going to come by and take over the downtown area with their building and the steam plant. 10 years before they thought they were going to do that, and we exited. Let them have their space. We didn't want to go toe to toe with them.
Right.
So all that to say, when we created this vision, it wasn't just, okay, how many runners do we think we can get? What type of events do we think we can get? We thought, what is the best way to showcase the Toledo market, right?
Yeah.
And University of Toledo is a major institution, major employer, as well as Metro Park system. We've got one of the best Metro Park system in the country.
We certainly do.
Right. So we take advantage of that, and they're great partners with us.
Yeah.
To be able to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I think what we were talking about before we actually went to radio was the fact that if you've run 6 miles, he could find a way to gear up for 26.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but if you can run 6 miles, could you do the half?
You
Or
would
would you need a little
you
more
would
training?
hurt.
Yeah.
I've done it before, but I'm an on and again, off again runner. So I would suggest that good medical advice, good training advice is to follow a training program. Typically, it's going to take you, if you're at 6 miles, probably about 8 weeks to get in half marathon shape to not hurt yourself.
Right, right.
And the thing that I've come to realize, the older you get, the more prone to injury you are.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
I'm doing the Couch to 5K app right now.
Okay.
So I'm getting up to, I would love to be able to just wake up in the morning, go run 3 miles and not have to make it this whole thing because I'm struggling.
Yeah. And I think that's where it starts at is, get it is consistent minutes.
Okay.
And a lot of times when people start running, I'm not sure what your program says, but what our philosophy is to run minutes.
Yes.
Right.
That's what it is. So right now
Yeah.
I'm up to doing like, I think I'm up to do this upcoming week will be like 2.5 minutes. So I started off with just a minute.
Did you do like the Couch to 5K?
Yep.
Is that what you're talking
You
about?
run a minute and then you walk for 2 minutes and it just kind of builds.
Yep. So when you start running consistently, let's say you run 20 minutes, right? you walk 10 minutes. It's a 30-minute workout.
Right.
Right. Eventually, you're going to be running 30 minutes, and your distance covered is going to be greater.
Sure.
Right. But you just, hey, it's a 30-minute. That's what I have allocated for my workout time every single day, or 4 times a week, or 3 times a week, and step it up. And that's why when you're kind of where you are, 6 months is the target.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
But if you're already running 6 miles, as your long run on a weekly basis, you can ramp up more quickly in 8 weeks to be able to run a half marathon.
And see, that's what I'd like to. I'd like to get to the point where I'm running these 3 miles throughout the week, and then maybe, on a Saturday or Sunday morning, do something a little bit longer. I've even thought of like having my wife, drop me off 8 miles out in the country, and then I've got no choice but to run back and do a long run.
That's and that's not a bad idea. I used to do that.
And then get to the point where by this point next year I'll be able to run the half. That would be my goal.
So the reason people register early is the commitment. Right. So for instance, for you, we have the Toledo Mini in September, the quarter marathon and half marathon, and in September. Maybe you sign up for the quarter marathon.
Oh,
right?
So what would that be? What was a quarter?
6.7 miles.
Okay. Okay.
So, and it's a point to point. It's really fun to rate. It goes along River Road in Maumee.
Yeah.
From Maumee to downtown Toledo. We finished.
That's in September?
September.
Where do I sign up for that?
ToledoMini.com.
Toledo
Bro,
Mini.
You're not going to make stop. You're not doing it.
You got to sign up.
Absolutely.
Are you kidding me? The man who is intermittent fasted since Lent.
He also intermittently rests everywhere.
He will do this.
Yes.
He will do this.
You forget about that part about the intermittent fast.
But yeah, so that's the commitment.
Okay.
Right. Put
Toledo Mini.
your money where your mouth is, so to speak.
Yeah.
Right. But then from there, you're like, okay, in the fall, I was able to run a quarter marathon. My next target now is going to be a half marathon. And that's where you join what I would recommend joining a training program.
Okay.
Okay. Not only do you get the regular workouts told to you, but you have the accountability because now you're going to be part of a pace group and teammates, and kind of think back high school programs, right? Your teammates are going to be like, hey, where were you?
Right.
How can we make a workout? And you're going to, someone feel guilty, and you're going to get really close to these people. Our spring training program starts in January, and it's 16 weeks and leads up and concludes with this race, the Mercy Health Quad City Marathon. There's usually about 300 people in that program, and they form lifelong relationships. It's fascinating watching those relationships develop.
Right.
And then on race day, they're running the pace groups, they're all running together, and it's an accomplishment.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. I'm on the page right now. I'm going to register before the day is over.
All right.
Clint, thank you so much.
Before the day is over, I'm going to do this. But thank you. Appreciate it.
Always.
Thanks for coming in.
Always.
All right. Good luck on Sunday. Hope it's a huge success again and that weather cooperates.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Thank you so much. It's always so good to see you.
Marco brought the food in.
Yeah, well, I'll kind of do what I can.
Wait, what is happening here?
Where's it from?
I can't trust you to do anything. So
wait a minute. All right, what's happening here?
And do it right, because you bring
Janet is my local. She's my.
You bring this.
Jenna, can you
bread and
we got a
mozzarella
spot for you right
cheese.
over here. Yeah, you can bring the food over here. That's fine.
That does not go over there. He's fast.
But in a minute 50, we're gonna go. So we will need you on that. In
Yeah.
a minute 50.
I have cocktails too, so I don't.
Let's get those out.
All of a sudden,
I'll show you the extent of my.
Oh,
All right, Julie, I'm going to show you how to bowl. Okay, this is what you do. You have it like this, and then you just push it down. Okay, so not exactly like that, but you get the idea. Yes, you can try it out. Yep. There we go. Okay. All right.
Hey!
Wow, look at that. That was worse. It just, I didn't even bump it. I even pushed the outlet further back. The what do they call it? Yeah. And I put it, so it just randomly turned off. I don't know how that happened. That was Whew. Man, what is happening over there?
All right, we have 30 seconds.
The best thing ever is happening.
A
All right,
picture of something
let's
you're going to
have you
enjoy,
sit with us.
perhaps.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to go in 20 seconds.
So excited about this. Come on over
We
here.
don't trust you with the food anymore because you don't bring it. You say you're bringing it.
You are so. I brought in a whole toaster oven last week.
K100 Toledo's Country.
K100 Toledo's Country Music Station. It's Lynn and Marco on a Feel Good Friday Facebook Live. You can check us out right live on Facebook right now, and you will see great stuff in our studio.
All right. Okay, great. Yes, you will. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Whether you're listening or whether you're watching, we really appreciate you. And we actually have a very special guest in the studio. Jenna Kingsbury is here. She's the director of group sales at the Toledo Zoo. Is that accurate? All right.
Cool. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Awesome. And she's here because, well, the Toledo Zoo's always got something special and exciting going on. But is this a first-time event?
This is actually our second year.
Okay. And you're celebrating Cinco de Mayo in a big way. Tequila and tapas?
Yes. Yep.
What is better than tequila and tapas? The answer's nothing. Okay.
We were just talking about how much Marco enjoys Mexican food a short while ago. So
Who
this
doesn't?
is right up his alley. And you're right. Who doesn't? And this is going to happen actually not on
Cinco de Mayo. We do have some fun celebrations happening at the zoo on Cinco de Mayo, but a couple days beforehand, next Friday, the 3rd, from 6 to 9, we will be having this event, and it's on the north side of the zoo. So we're going to be having lots of different food and beverage throughout the entire north side.
So you're talking about the Malawi Event Center, the African overlook, that area.
That whole area, and it's from the entry plaza all the way back there. So we've got stations along the way for different food and different cocktails.
I tell you, our zoo's got, you guys have the best food. It's so good. Like it's not normal, like a normal zoo.
It's true.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We do have our own catering staff. Our executive chef has been there about over 20 years now. So
yeah. I like whatever zoo is a chef. I don't even know that was a thing, but
yeah, but it's a rain or shine event. Again, the date of it is actually Friday, May 3rd, and you do need to get a reservation, don't you?
Yes. Yep. You can get tickets on our website. If you're on the homepage, you can scroll down under our baby Kirk. Our baby elephant.
Kirk.
The tequila event is just under that promotion there. So.
And I don't think you guys ever have an event that's not sold out. So this is something, if there's still tickets available now, I'm telling you, word is out today. You better get them fast.
Yes. Yep.
And you're going to have some great entertainment there as well, not just food, right?
Oh, yeah. We're going to have not only, we've got, of course, the zoo animals. So we'll have the giraffe feed. We've got some of our ambassador animals that you can take photos with and get pretty close to, animals out on exhibit. But then we also have some really fun entertainment DJ services by Rico Sounds. We've got the El Corazon de Mexico dance group. We've got a mariachi performer.
Nice.
So lots of
you got
fun.
Jacob Estrada, I believe.
Andy Jo Taylor is going to be performing.
Andy Jo Taylor too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's going to be very exciting. And you guys always do everything so right. You mentioned how great the food is. I know you're not going to be making beverages that's without using premium tequilas.
Yes.
It's always class.
Yeah. This year, you guys are going out all nuts here. You're going to actually have the Feeding Pat pin, which is going to be good. You're just going to be in a pin. You don't know this yet, but the people just throw sandwiches at you, and you'll be right in there and eating stuff.
This is happening to me?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I get to sit in there and people throw food at me.
Wow.
I'm in.
Interesting. And you were so sweet, Jenna. You actually brought us samples of food and beverage.
Is this the actual food is going to be out there?
Yes.
Nice.
Yep.
What do we got?
So we've got 2 of our cocktails that we brought in. It's the mango margarita.
Dibs.
And then
they're already throwing food at him.
He's fast.
Have the Cazadores Cafe, which has an espresso in it. And then the food that we brought, we have an ultimate nacho plate, chicken and cheese nachos, our Southwest chicken egg rolls, and our stuffed poblano peppers. We've got a vegetarian option and a chorizo option. And then we have sopapillas as well.
Nice.
Our fun cinnamon sugar treat for you.
You come see us anytime. Toledo Zoo and Aquarium Tequila and Tapas. It happens on Friday, May 3rd. Make your reservation now. You can do it at toledozoo.org.
All right, nice.
Lynn and Marco.
There we go. No, we're still live. We're still live. So don't say anything embarrassing. All right. Or incriminating. But we're going to, but yeah, so actually, Andi Jo Taylor actually mentioned, so we've already promoted this once today because she put it in her music note with Andi Jo. So here it is.
Whether you were cheering on our fish during the playoffs, kicking it downtown, or catching our amazing live local music scene shows, I know you had a great time celebrating the 419 for 419 Day last weekend. Now you already know what time it is. Let's get to the music know with yours truly, Andi Jo.
She's got it all. The music now with Andi Jo. The music now with Andi Jo.
Friday, catch Madison Avenue at the Beer Stoop starting at 6, or Michael Corwin at Manhattan's. Both of them will be jamming all night long. Or slow things down a bit with Rob Storm at Tequila's in Sylvania starting at 7. Saturday, rock out with the Sweet Tea Band at Cock and Bull to sing along to all of your favorite 90s jams with the Skittlebots at the Hollywood Casino. Or Random Act is making their return to the Beer Stoop to rock with y'all all night long starting at 8. Or catch Devin Frank with his guitar and piano making his debut at Manhattan's. And if you're kicking off your mornings with the Glass City Marathon weekend, keep an eye out for your girl singing our national anthem and cheering on our Glass City runners Saturday and Sunday morning. The Lifeguards movie premiere is only a week away, and if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, what are you waiting for? Get them now at thelifeguardsmovie.com, and I can't wait to see y'all there. And Cinco de Mayo weekend is right around the corner. Celebrate the taste of Cinco de Mayo at the Toledo Zoo. Come try different tequilas with a Fiesta Gourmet menu to go along with it. Featuring live entertainment from Jacob Estrada, Javi Rico Sounds, El Corazon de Mexico, and yours truly. I'm so excited to be a part of it, and I hope to see y'all there. Get your tickets now at toledozoo.org. Have a great weekend, Toledo, and make sure you stay in the know with the Music Know with Andi Jo on K100, Today's Best Country, and Guy in the 419 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend.
The music now with Andi Jo. The music now with Andi Jo. She'll tell you where to go. The music now.
So there you go. Yeah, she's going to be out there. Andi Jo's going to be right out there at this event that we're talking about right now with Jenna from Group Sales at the Toledo Zoo. So if you have weddings or you have events that you want to plan out there, she is the woman to contact.
Do you have time to spend a few minutes before you head down the hallway?
And boy, we've got these. Okay, so we've got the espresso martini. Which one should I try first? Espresso first? All right. Espresso martini right here. All right. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I like it. That's a nice dessert martini.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's terrific.
And this is a pretty nice dessert margarita.
Oh, man. Okay. Hey, you brought in food too?
Yeah.
All right. I was going to say, I need to cleanse my palate here. All right. So here we go. This is the mango margarita. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I could drink a lot of those. I had a really bad margarita on Friday.
Well,
it was really bad.
Now you need to come to this event. And have
well,
really
yes.
good margarita.
Yes. How do people get tickets to the event? What do they got to do?
Just go to our website and register online.
Under Kirk McTrunkface.
on the homepage, probably the easiest way to find it. On the homepage, just under the photo of Kirk is our event.
Kirk
our baby elephant.
McTrunkface is his last name.
I still think it's a funny name for an elephant.
It's Kirk McTrunkface. That's a hill I will die on, is making sure that people call him Kirk McTrunkface. I wanted Chunky McTrunkface, but I'll settle for Kirk. That's all right.
Now, see, because now when I went to the calendar, and I went to the calendar and clicked on your event.
Yep, there's a few different ways you can get to it on our events page. You can type in tequila in the search box, and it'll show up there too.
Great. Oh man, that's
and right
so
there then
good.
is the purchase tickets button, so I can just click right there.
Man, nice.
Oh, that's so good. That's so good. But drinking on an empty stomach. I don't know how many hints I have to throw out that I want to eat some of that food.
I'm going to keep letting you throw them out. I want to see how specific you can get it. I want to see it narrow down and to pass me the food.
Andi Jo says, can't wait. Thank you, Jenna, for having me. She's watching right now.
So excited.
And you got some other performers there too. So you could, like you said, you got a mariachi band there.
Yep, Jacob Estrada, he'll be there. We've got Rico Sounds, and then we've got the El Corazon dance group.
Oh man, that's so much fun. That's so much fun. And literally you just walk in. You don't have to cross the bridge.
Nope.
Because the bridge that'll all be closed off then,
Yes.
right? Because
Yep.
and then and just so from the moment you walk through the gates all the way down to the African exhibit there.
Yes,
That's-
there will be literally food and drink along that entire route. So people
Oh
can
man.
Sounds like a good
choose to
date
go wherever
night.
they want.
So what,
Yes.
and once you have your ticket, I mean everything's then paid for, right?
Yes, yep, you'll get a wristband that has your drinks.
Okay.
Like an RFID chip in it. So you go up to the bar. It's an easy, fast experience. You just tap your wristband, you get your drink, and head on to the next one.
Oh man. Okay.
Now, where's the feed the Pat pin at? Is that going to be back by the Eagle?
Just throw chunks of bread.
Just there waiting for people. I mean, you see, he's already doing it in here. So.
Right.
Well, I don't know if you can do that, but you can definitely feed the giraffes back in the afternoon.
Yes, those are fun.
That is fun. What that is, I told my daughter, I said it's brilliant. It's brilliant because you're paying to do somebody else's job. Right. I mean, that's but people love the experience of that. Now I've always thought, oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my
It
gosh.
said veggie on it. You're gonna have to explain, Jenna. Whatever.
There's a vegetarian stuffed
Look at this.
poblano, and then there is a chorizo poblano. So a lot of our food options, we have vegetarian and gluten-free available. So we have something just for about everybody.
Gluten-free. That's good. My wife and son both have celiac, so that's always good. I'm glad you guys are conscientious of that.
Yeah.
So wait, are these two peppers the same or no?
There's one that's a vegetarian, and then
Okay,
the one
okay.
has chorizo, which is
Literally just told you that.
I know.
I was so excited about
I
it.
was watching the food. I wasn't listening. I could focus on nothing
And
else.
then you've got your Southwest chicken egg roll there and a pineapple salsa.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Let's try that.
K100, Toledo's Country Music Station.
Toledo's Country Music Station, Lynn and Marco. And of course, Friday Facebook Live, Pat McCarty just trying all the food all around the palate.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, it's so
Going to be
good.
served up at the Cinco de Mayo celebration on May 3rd at the Toledo Zoo.
Yeah. Very good. And thanks to Jenna and everybody for bringing stuff in here from the zoo. We got the best zoo. I always say that. I've been a lot of places. And
It's one of the top 10 in the nation, right?
yeah, I mean, it is to me anyway. If I'm doing the list, it's number one. So let me do the list this year. I'll give you guys
There you go.
5 stars.
That would be great.
Yeah. So if you hit anything, go on Facebook and check us out there. We're doing all that right there from the zoo, and of course the spread that they brought here, which is incredible.
And we got to send out a big congratulations to Quinyon Mitchell. How about him going number 22 in the NFL draft last night? So excited for him, his family, who have supported him for so long, and the UT Rockets, who are celebrating right along with him too. So big congratulations. That's so cool.
Yeah, it was a big night for pro football, and of course all of the people that were in the first.
You're not happy about the team he's going to, though.
I'm not happy about the team he's going to because they play my Washington Commanders 2 times a year, every single year, and now we have to formally watch him
Talking about the Philadelphia Eagles.
steal that ball from us. But I'm really glad that he got in. And of course, J.J. McCarthy got up. So Michigan fans excited. Obviously, the 3rd pick in the draft, Marvin Harrison Jr., going to the Cardinals, where Larry Fitzgerald was, and that's who he was compared to. And his dad, Marvin Harrison, was it's just good to see all those kids realize their dreams.
But it was history making, they said, and how many
Quarterbacks.
offensive players were chosen before even a defensive player was chosen. And yes, all those quarterback in a top 10, 5 picks that were quarterbacks.
Yeah, so can't win without a quarterback for sure. So we'll see. It's K100. Good morning.
Oh man, this is so good. This is
Sorry, I just thought since we didn't get sports, so we should at least get him his mention.
Hey, bud. Well,
oh, it's so good.
Waiting on your guest now, aren't you?
All right, Jenna, thank you so much. Thanks for bringing this in. This is terrific. All right, so get your tickets. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is almost as good as getting your oil changed over at Costa Oil. Let me show you what that's like.
I ate the shit out of those. So
I don't know what that was.
I just want the chips for the salsa.
What were you dipping it in here, Mark?
It's like
What
a
is that?
buffalo chicken or what is that?
chicken, just chicken cheese.
Oh my gosh, you were hoarding the chicken and oh, dude. All right.
I wasn't really hoarding it. I was being open about it.
I just didn't tell you that it was over here. How amazing. How amazing.
Andi Jo says savor some. Stop being a pig.
Andi Jo is yeah, that's not gonna happen. Sorry.
Yeah, there's still some.
You will have
We'll
to
save some.
and
There's
I believe
stuff.
you and Johnny are supposed to be bringing us some food. As I mentioned, I mentioned it in the both. I said, by the way, I'm not telling you what to bring in, but it is National Pretzel Day. So there, pretzels come in different varieties. Do you like hard pretzels or soft pretzels?
Both.
Do you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a big soft pretzel fan. I like the cheese with mine.
Like
Although I'll do pretzels and mustard. You ever do that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
First time I ever had a soft pretzel was in New York City.
Yeah.
Had a big soft from a vendor on the street.
Uh-huh.
Big soft pretzel with some mustard on it.
Mhm.
Oh my God, it was like the best thing I'd ever. I mean, I was a kid, so of course this thing looked like the size of my head.
Right. That's the big East Coast thing is the mustard.
Oh yeah, absolutely mustard on the pretzel, 100%.
So that's good. So yeah, I do. I like.
But they have different variations. You got the big one, so like you go to like My Way Bistro, you can get this great big pretzel. It's huge.
Right.
You can get a couple dipping sauces with it.
I like those.
Um,
The big soft ones, you mean? Or the big
Oh yeah, big soft ones.
Yeah.
Big soft ones. And they also have like out at the Mill Pouch Saloon, they've got the pretzel sticks, like the long soft pretzel sticks.
They're good.
You know what they do is they actually take those and I think they toss them in the deep fryer just for a quick second to heat them up, because you bite into them, they're like a little crispy on the outside and then they're soft on the inside. It's
pretty good.
Phenomenal.
It's pretty good.
So good.
Yeah, so I like that. I like hard pretzels too. So just depends on what hard pretzels is more of a quick snack.
Yeah.
Soft pretzels is more of like, hey, could eat.
And again, different varieties. So I'll ask you, pretzel stick or pretzel twist, as the hard pretzels go.
You ever do the long pretzel logs? Those are good.
The long ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretend like you were a kid. Pretend like they're a cigar.
Oh yeah, definitely did the cigar thing.
Yeah. So you've got the large pretzel stick, right? You got the short pretzel stick, or you got the pretzel twist.
Right.
What's the favorite? What's the go-to?
The mini twist.
The mini twist, right? The really small ones.
Yeah, I don't discriminate. I do all of them.
Then do you have a preference when it comes to pretzel? Hard pretzel or soft pretzel?
Like I said, I was never really a huge hard pretzel fan until Dots.
Until what?
Dots. So if you throw Dots in the mix, man, I am.
Don't tell me you don't know what Dots is.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what Dots is. What's Dots?
Dots
He's playing.
pretzels.
He's
Yeah.
playing.
I don't. I really
You gotta
don't.
know when he's playing.
They're like.
I really don't.
They're like the little stick pretzels.
Yeah.
They're like that. There's two of them
Wait,
together.
you don't
and
know
they're
what Dots
twisted.
pretzels is?
No, I really
And
don't.
They are the most addictive
Oh my God.
pretzels you've ever tasted in your life.
They got crack in them.
They started out like it's just an original flavor, so it's a well salted, seasoned pretzel, and
Uh-huh.
now they have a variety of different kind of seasonings.
So it's
on
like
them.
two pretzel sticks twisted together. Why don't they call them twists?
I think because that wants credit for her recipe.
Dude, any store you go into, dude, she's got like 6 varieties now. This says Dots in the red and silver bag.
You can get this from any store.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well,
It used
Andi
to
Jo
be
Taylor now has an idea of what food to bring in when
Andi Jo, yeah, there you go. He's got to try a Dots. I
I-
can't believe you haven't.
never even
So-
heard of it.
So given
They
that
said there was one person that's never tried them. You finally met him today.
Yeah. No, never heard of it.
well, you're in for a treat if she can find him. If she can't, I'll bring some in next Friday.
All right. Well, I have faith in her. I have faith that she'll be able to come through.
She does do that, doesn't she?
She does.
But yeah, this food is phenomenal. Did you try these poblano peppers? These stuffed poblano peppers?
One right now. What is it?
Mm.
Stuffed pepper.
This
Oh,
is the
man. Is
the pepper
ASMR
hot?
portion of the show here,
Oh
ladies
my
and gentlemen,
gosh.
where Pat just moans while he eats. This is why we got banned in Russia.
What? Yeah, amongst many others.
I think I need to learn how to make a new kind of stuffed pepper, and I think this needs to be it.
Oh yeah.
That's
Well,
really
and they're not green peppers; they're poblano peppers, so
What's
they're
the
different. I don't know. It's
Well, yeah, you started out like you had some facts.
well, I know that. Well, like a green bell pepper.
Right.
A poblano pepper is longer, and the taste is different.
Okay.
I don't like green peppers.
I'm not a big fan of green peppers.
I
Not cooked.
I
I
can
actually like green peppers fresh on a salad.
really
Not bad.
see. I can do red, yellow, and orange, but I can't do green.
Really?
Cooked or uncooked, I'm just not a fan of it.
I like
But the other
peppers.
three, yeah, I'll eat them all day. Raw,
I like
cooked.
all peppers, and I really like this one.
But poblano peppers have a different taste to them.
Okay.
So, but I don't know specifically what the.
Wow, I should make that. I could get both daughters to eat peppers if I make them like that.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, this is probably. It could also be because I'm coming off of a fast, and so this is the first thing I've eaten.
I don't
Could
think
I'm hungry.
I think it's just that good.
It's so good.
I only ate half, Andy, so that you could have the other half.
Wow.
Well, it's
Really-
good that we're bringing food in because we're not allowed to.
I like how you're saying we, where you're not actually doing anything.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute.
You
I
have
made-
orchestrated.
I
Bye.
made garlic cheese bread last
You
week.
got us in trouble. Actually.
Actually, to be fair, Lynn got us in trouble
How's that possible?
because she wasn't here to clean up the crumbs.
Exactly. She was not here.
She wasn't here to clean up the crumbs, and we did a terrible job cleaning up. Apparently,
I would have
Oh,
done
you did I didn't even do a job. So
So if anybody is remembers last week, I had a
don't say
toaster
we.
oven. I brought in a toaster oven and made garlic cheese bread. I brought in a loaf of garlic bread with a homemade garlic butter spread and put
Which
that on there. It
seemed like a good idea when we were doing it.
was a terrific idea.
Looking back,
And then
turns
and then
out-
what happened? We got there was a notice that was sent out. I never received a notice.
You didn't receive a notice.
So,
I
but
told you about the notice.
but you received a notice,
You're not able to
and it said to clean up your crumbs,
after yourself.
clean up after yourself, and
no
Don't
small
bring any more
appliances.
small
No.
appliances in.
no small appliances in the recording studio
Correct.
studio.
I had to
Which
really-
truly, and as I said before, that could have been anybody.
it could have
It
been.
did it. It doesn't doesn't
There's
necessarily
a
mean that it
number
was
of
directed at
radio
us.
stations here in the Cumulus building that
Right.
could have.
So that PS about the garlic, you smell, that probably had nothing to do with you guys.
I
either,
mean,
huh? Yeah.
Listen,
I mean,
it was National
Garlic Day.
It was
We don't
National
know what
Garlic.
other
It
shows
really
are
could have
doing.
been anybody. All right.
In fact, if the other shows weren't doing garlicky stuff, I'm a little weird about it.
Right.
So,
Right. What do they not celebrate Christmas either? I just don't understand.
yeah, I don't trust them. I don't trust
So-
them as far as I can throw them.
Yeah. Wow. This is great food. I'm excited. I kind of want to go to this thing.
I know. It
I
does
kinda wanna
sound
go
like
to it.
fun, doesn't it? And I
Yeah.
love that area that with the part of the zoo too, when they do things over
Oh
there.
yeah.
It's really
Do they have tickets? I mean,
There
they-
are still some available, but like I
Wow.
said, they never have an event where tickets don't sell out.
did they
whether
give
it's
us
a
it? What I
wine
want to know is,
tasting
did
or-
they give us tickets? That's what I.
Did not leave any behind.
Well,
Well, she left behind what was, I think, a little bit better, which is the food.
well, except that if you had tickets, you could get more food.
Well, true on that.
Then I wouldn't have to sit in a pit and have food thrown at me. I could just go spot to spot.
I like this, the feed pad exhibit,
Mm.
where you sort of.
He
just
doesn't sound like
begging-
he's opposed either.
He's actually into the idea.
Look, if somebody wants to throw, I sit in a cage and people throw food at me. Fine. Depends on what it is. You know?
I mean, you have sort of a lion's mane. You could, do
Mhm.
something over there.
Oh. Now I draw the line at when they say that I have to do tricks.
Right.
That's where I draw the line. Well, look at that change.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, living in Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, and in Marco, the guy in the 419. Stay right here. Friday light.
Turned left onto Detroit Avenue when she hit a vehicle coming from the opposite direction on Dorr Street. We understand one of the drivers may have suffered serious injuries. No word yet on the other driver, and police did not report if anyone was cited. Today's also Arbor Day, the day traditionally dedicated to planting trees, and there are plenty of celebrations happening around the area. One of them here in Toledo, the city's Division of Urban Beautification, along with representatives from Toledo Edison and Ohio State Extension, will be at Grove Patterson Park on Marvin Avenue for an event that includes learning stations for kids and adults, along with the planting of 11 new trees in the park. That starts at 9:30 this morning. And the Mercy Health Glass City Marathon steps off Sunday morning, which means you'll see lots of roads closed along the way from the University of Toledo through Otto Hills and Sylvania. The big closures, though, happening between 6:30 and 11:30 a.m. Sunday. Portions of Bancroft, Talmadge, and Central Avenue in Ottawa Hills, along with parts of Sylvania Avenue, King Road, McCord, and Holland, Sylvania, just to name a few. You can find the full list of these Sunday morning street closures at 13abc.com. Now, you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News. Have a great weekend.
K100 weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Cars arriving daily right car, right price right now. Here's 13 ABC's Raw Sell It.
Morning sunshine will fade to afternoon clouds. For today, 68 degrees for that high, but the lakeshore much cooler, and that cooler air does try to move inland here as we head towards later this evening. Overnight tonight, showers and thunderstorms at times, the low of 58. Tomorrow, some morning rain, followed by some afternoon sunshine and a lot of warmth with a high of 78. Heading into Sunday, 82 for your high. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellett.
Right now, it's 41 at Toledo's K100. Traffic is brought to you by Towers Armory. Unlimited range time, just $20. It looks like that accident at Oak has been taken care of. Slow traffic reported on 475 southbound between Dorr and Airport Highway. Other than that, we look to be in good shape. 419-240-1000. Please call or text anytime that you spot trouble. The line is sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door and a service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
At KNR, we're not just about winning cases.
We do have a pair of tickets to give away.
Tickets to
The zoo.
The zoo. Oh.
There's an email from Mary. Mary Lewinsky saying she was going to leave a pair behind. And I keep knocking my screen.
Wow. So good.
So
good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this hour is sponsored by Kevin Webb. David, our web builders. You are looking to make any kind of additions to your house, changes, or if you're looking to maybe live it a little bit more of the exotic life.
Yeah.
Kevin Webb is your man. He is a scuba diver and a scuba instructor. And this Sunday, I'm so excited to show you all the video that will be coming out next Friday when Lynn and Marco get in the pool and learn to breathe underwater. How exciting
How
is that?
exciting, because I almost died the last time somebody tried to teach me that. And I'm so excited.
Oh, it's going to be great. It's relaxing. It's going to be a fun time. Kevin Webb is an amazing man. If you don't believe me, just check.
Obviously, I trust him because of my last bad experience, and I'm trusting him to teach me how to do this.
Right. So there we go. And if you're new to Kevin Webb, well, we've got a nice new jingle for him.
Kevin Webb, he's the man to know. With David, our web builders, watch him go. From storm damage to wear and tear, he'll fix it all. He's always there. Crack walls, picking pipes, he's got skills. Renovating houses, making them real. Kevin Webb's the hero. He'll save the day. No problem too big, he won't turn away. Kevin Webb, the house savior. He's got the touch from top to bottom. Fix it up, David. Our web builders, their crew, making your house look brand new. Kevin Webb.
There it
That
is.
is awesome.
Oh, you got to turn it down now, Lynn.
Oh, yeah. Turn it up, turn it down.
There we go. Oh, Kevin Webb.
Nice.
He's the house savior. Gwen says Kevin's the man. Yes, he is. So give him a call. Call David, our web builders. You got any additions? You know somebody that has an addition they're going to add onto the house or they need something fixed. Have them, just give them a call. And that will be probably the best thing you've ever done today. Besides
Eating some of these cinnamon crisps. Holy smokes, those are good.
I told you, man, the zoo does not mess around.
No, they really have a great catering department.
Yeah. All right. Well, I've got another. Here we go. No, I've got another. Oh man. Okay. So you doubted me. You said I'm not going to run this quarter marathon in the fall, September 22nd. Put it on your calendar because that's the day you're going to eat some crow. And I hope it tastes good.
Mark it down that I believe in you, and I
will.
know you will.
If anybody wants to do this, I'm signing up right now. Literally, I'm signing up right now. If anybody wants to, you go to ToledoMini.com and you're going to sign up for it. But go do that. Go do it now. Good morning to everybody that's tuning in right now. Is Pat saving any food for Andi Jo? No, I am not saving any food. Maybe these cinnamon crisps. Maybe. Good morning, Deborah Manny. Good morning, Crystal Barnes. Larry Marsh is watching now. Good morning, Larry. Sarah Soto. Good morning. She says, good morning. Looks good. I assume she's talking about me. I'm just going to, yeah.
Okay, why not?
I'm not sure who. Gwen says, good morning, guys. Everyone looks great. What did I miss? Well, you missed a lot. You missed, the cinnamon crisps. Oh yeah, those are good too. And that's why I run. Yes, it's the jacket. She says it's the jacket that's doing it for her. So,
for you,
I need a new jacket. I think I need a couple new jackets. This one
you
needs
said
to go.
that a couple times.
I know
now,
it needs
so
to go to the
must
dry
be
cleaner.
true.
I've noticed little stains here and there.
Have you tried this thing that they do called washing it?
Is it?
You got to take it to a
I can't.
dry cleaner.
I don't have a dry cleaner close to me anymore. I was cleaning out my closet. There were some things I thought I'm going to dry clean these things, and then I'm going to have them packed away nicely.
I
If
say
ever
you
I
just
wear
throw
them.
it in there and take a chance.
So I went down to where I thought
In
my
the washing
dry-
machine?
Yeah.
See what happens.
See what happens.
You
You know?
saw that sweater that I got from my husband just now about this, but the dry cleaner is no longer where I thought it was. So I thought, okay, well that one's gone. I'll go to the one in Northwood. So this was in Oregon, and there's no longer one in that Kroger Plaza. So I thought, well, I'll go out to Northwood. I know there's one out there. They're not there either. So I have to actually find a dry cleaner now. I don't know even where a closest one is to me.
The FBI got wise to them. They
Is that what
started
it was?
cracking down on these dry cleaners,
Yeah,
right?
they found stuff in the
Which is
basement.
why you're seeing now an increase of car washes. Yeah, that's
Oddly enough.
our priest actually talked about that. He talked about during his homily one week. He was talking about the increase. And he goes, and if you talk to some people, they may suggest they might have been watching too much Breaking Bad,
right?
And suggest that these, and it's like he's talking about the thing. He knows. He
Wow.
knows. He's wise. to it.
They all kind of appeared after the casino came into town.
Right?
And
Yeah. Nobody's getting their car washed that much.
I always wonder about the people that do the monthly thing. I don't know. I mean, I wish I cared that much about my car.
I was thinking about doing it.
Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know.
I do.
It's a
I
nice
have it.
discount. Number
too
one.
much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got your logo on yours. You've got
Well,
to
and
keep it looking
it's
good.
black too, so it shows all the dirt.
And mine's black too.
If you notice in my in the last
Mine's black too,
hour.
but guess what? I don't care. It's a little different.
Well, you don't have a logo on yours. If you had your face plastered on it, or even your logo on it, you might care a little more. You might be like, I gotta keep this looking.
Maybe not. I don't know. Where'd you get that logo done at?
It was actually a friend of mine.
Made on their computer?
Yeah, when
Really?
I first started up, I was like, hey, do you think you could? And she sent me like 4 different options. And so I sat down with my wife and a couple other people. I was like, which one do you guys like the best? And that was the one this is the one that was decided upon.
It looks great.
And thanks.
And
It's been almost 8 years. Yeah.
And then you got the stickers locally for your truck, or
On the truck. Well, that was the truck originally was a gift from my friend Brandon Johnson at Team Johnson Limousine. He surprised me with it one day and had the logos put on the truck. And
that's a good friend.
well,
yeah,
yeah,
no kidding. No,
yeah,
none of
right.
my
I
friends
know.
have ever done that.
Well, you wouldn't buy me a truck,
Because you think he would put Team Johnson limo on there and then ask you to drive it.
right? Yeah, I know. Well, so I do a lot for him as far as advertising and things like that, and so it was just kind of his way of saying, hey, I appreciate what you do,
It's really,
and
really thoughtful.
hopefully So I don't charge him when I promote his stuff. And I think it's his way of saying, and I hope we'll continue this relationship.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Which gladly I would, because I do love him and I think he's a great guy and
Yeah.
he does a lot of good for the community. So always happy to do that. It was just his way of showing his appreciation, just to be able to like, hey,
Yeah, no, it's
for the next 2 years. And then I ended up buying it because I had to. How could I? That's got my logo on it. How could I not? You know, what else am I going to drive?
I mean, theoretically, you could take your logo off and put on another truck, but yeah, no, that's.
I mean, yeah. What else? What am I going to drive? Like an electric Mustang? Oh wait! Yes, I am. Next, thanks to my friends at Thayer Ford. Oh my God, I'm so friggin' excited about it. I'm so excited. I'm just excited. I was look at that. I'm covering this whole area right here. I'm so.
Where's your first destination? Have you figured out where you're going to go?
So I have started mapping it out, and I've got to. I can't. Obviously, I want to hit the big ones, the big ones like Findlay and.
Well, you better hit that.
Yeah, I've got to hit up the big ones. Findlay, and I'll go back out to Sandusky at some point. But I got to hit up all the small ones too. I am going to do Bowling Green in 2 parts. So I'm going to do Bowling Green, and then in late August, I'm going to do a back to school Bowling Green.
Oh, good.
So I'll do kind of a Bowling Green, like, hey, here are the business. This is the non-college version of Bowling Green. Because there's a lot of businesses that don't have anything to do with the college. And so I want to highlight those businesses, and I want to highlight the downtown area. Southside 6. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Do you like Euros?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna get some Euros from Southside 6. Oh man.
They're in Bowling Green?
They're in Bowling Green, yep. And just absolutely delicious. But there's a lot of really cool places down there. So I'm excited. I think that'll be one of the first ones I hit up because Thayer is down in BG. And so but then Grand Rapids, Waterville, moving all the way out west out to Paulding, Van Wert, go down to Lima, Montpelier. I have plans for all these places.
Goodness.
All the way down southeast, Mansfield, Ashland. I've never been to Ashland.
Really?
It's one of the things I'm just excited about. Like, I've never been there.
I had an old boyfriend who lived in Ashland.
How old was he? Oh, okay.
Oh boy, got silent there real quick. Silent real quick.
Doing all this running and all those push-ups, you're going to do what you will need to a new jack. Well, the jack will probably say the same. Actually, Gwen, what's going to happen is with all the food I'm going to be eating over the summer, it's going to all even out. So yes, but between the running and the push-ups and everything, what I have until May 17th.
May 17th.
To do those push-ups, 50 in a row.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But yeah, lots of food going to be consumed. So coming up, we've already had 2 of our guests. Later in the hour, we're going to have Johnny Antonini. Very excited about that. Johnny Antonini coming in to talk about his new movie, The Lifeguards, and his star of the movie, Andi Jo Taylor. That's exciting. We've got the preview for it. We'll show the preview, so stick around because you'll see a preview of the official trailer of The Lifeguards. So very, very, very excited about that. Sometimes I don't know if people know, I try to get a little artsy with some of my works. Sometimes I see real life, and life is art, as some people say. And I try to imitate that, and sometimes at the expense of my own children. Here's one. Yeah, poor kid. Yeah, he's doing all right though.
Is he?
I think he's going to be.
He's doing okay. So here's a question for you, and we kind of have to identify what is a sport. But here's the question: would you rather be a professional athlete in your least favorite sport, or a mediocre performer in your favorite sport?
Oh.
That one.
You'd rather be mediocre in your favorite?
Yeah.
You wouldn't like what would be your least favorite sport?
Pickleball, which I've never played.
That was a fast
So-
answer, wasn't it? I knew
So
it.
I got suckered into the corner of having to choose the other one because I'm not playing that.
What's your favorite sport?
Favorite sport to watch?
Oh, just favorite sport.
Would you say
To
hockey?
watch or to play? I mean,
You're not going to be mediocre at watching it, so playing.
no. What I'm saying is one of my favorite sports to watch, or is my favorite sport to play? I love to play
To
golf.
play.
I'd play golf every day if I could. But
Okay.
I love watching football.
Well, that works
Football is my
out
favorite
because you're
sport.
already a mediocre golfer, so that works out perfectly.
A little higher than that.
You're already there.
But football is would be my favorite sport. Probably.
You wouldn't. What if you could be the world's best? I'm not talking the countries. I'm talking the world's best pickleball player. Like you were. Do you know how?
No.
Do you know how many?
I would rather get punched in the face.
How many ladies
by a
would
donkey.
throw themselves at you?
No one actually would do that.
Well, you might.
Oh, man.
They'd all be over 70, but
Oh my gosh. You'd stroll into Cracker Barrel at 4 p.m. and the ladies would just swoon, Marco.
Not doing it.
All right, Lynn, what about you? Would you rather be the best at your least favorite sport or mediocre at your favorite?
mediocre, my favorite.
What's your favorite?
I like football. But I was always more a runner. I mean,
Okay.
I was always track and field and
So,
ran and-
so running back Lynn Casey playing for the Philadelphia Eagles. She's mediocre.
One of my favorites actually from Lainey Wilson there. That's Watermelon Moonshine on K100 on air, online, on your phone. We're all right here with you. Thank you for being with us. It looks like for today, sunny, early clouds this afternoon, maybe high 62 though, so still pretty nice. Considerably cooler by the lake. Overcast tonight, some rain maybe sometimes. 53 the low for tomorrow.
Right now, we're at 41. The Toledo's K100. Your weather is sponsored by Jumai Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic is brought to you by Towers Armory, home of the one-day CCW class. And we're in good shape. Don't see any accidents, not even any slowdowns. Looks like construction zones even moving smoothly at this hour. Call us or text us if you spot trouble. Perrysburg Premier Garage Door. Phone and text line always open to you at 419-240-1000.
You thought grandma was bad?
What does your ass want now?
She's nothing compared to this. It's Tough Love with Siri on K100.
Get your tough love. It's super easy to do. Go to our website, K100country.com. You can actually even hit us up on the text line, phone line, whatever way you want to ask Siri your questions.
Do that.
You
It's
can do
super
that.
easy.
It's super easy.
We've got a very
special Siri that is on that iPhone 4S. Yes, I said 4S. We still have it. We've
Yes,
never
I said
updated
4S. We still have it.
When
We've never
Siri
updated
first
it.
came out, she was
When
just
Siri
kind of
first
brutal
came
and
out, she was
mean.
just kind of
That's
brutal and
actually how we
mean.
love her. You can ask her questions right here with us at 620 and 820. Bethany in Monroe has hit us up this morning. Thank you, Bethany, for being a part of our show. She says, Siri, my husband won't walk with me because he says walking is not exercise. And I say it is. And we want to know actually what you say.
This one can be tough. On one hand, walking should never be considered a form of exercise because in reality, it should really be just considered a type of basic transportation for when you are moving yourself from point A to point B.
Right.
On the other hand though, this country is full of a ton of fat that rarely get any exercise at all, so walking is a good start for them to burn a minimum amount of calories and keep their weight in check. The answer to this question really depends on what kind of shape you are in. I am sure you can figure that out. If not, I have a good way. Go in the bathroom and look in the mirror. You will figure it out. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, the bathroom mirror is the tell-all, the end-all, tell-all. And we're still trying to figure out Pat McCarty's theory of walking a mile and running a mile is the same amount of energy. I don't.
Not a theory. It is absolutely.
Sounds made up, actually. plans are running out of ideas. What do you think?
Oh wow, that is always a legitimate fear when summer is upon you. How are you going to survive having your kids around you for 3 months straight bugging you relentlessly?
Right.
In my opinion, you need to send them to camps and then do lots of day drinking to take the edge off.
Camps and
You
day
need to
drinking.
make sure that you keep your sanity while they are attempting to drive you nuts. The best thing that you can do is keep them busy. If I had kids, I would make them do nothing but chores and hard labor. Oh, and stay away from Pinterest projects. Those always end up being way more money and time than they're worth.
Oh, yeah. Getting into a Pinterest project, not a good
And
idea.
usually glitter that never goes away.
Oh, yeah. You want to ruin your summer. That's how you do it right there.
You're in her world now.
Leave your feelings at the door.
Yeah, it's a good thing I have that light plugged in. That's how I know when that light turns off. I know that
A little alarm for you.
Yeah. And so what happens? It's like the actual connection, the plug. I don't know.
So we got a bad, what is that called?
It's either a bad outlet or it's a bad.
These things called
The power connector, power surge,
strip.
power strip.
Power strip.
And yeah, I know. We got echoey, and we got. Well, Marco, you turned off. You're delayed. I don't know how this is happening, but your
my internet
camera is delayed. So you went totally wonky, and then you completely went off. And then when you came back on, I was trying to click the microphone, and it wouldn't click to mute you. And so we had a brief few seconds. Yeah. Fortunately, Matt Heckard was there to point out our foibles.
It wants me to literally stop everything I'm doing.
Yeah. No, it really does. I mean, Lynn, put your hand in the air. Marco, put your hand in the air. And watch. It just showed it now. Like, that's how much it's delayed. That's why. Why is that so delayed?
I don't know.
Is that the internet? What is that?
I mean, I'm having spotty internet problems. I can tell you that much.
And we had zero internet when we arrived, so it could be.
Yeah. That's really weird. I mean, it is. I mean, I've never seen it.
It's going to kick me off again.
Is it really? Oh, yeah. You're frozen right now.
Yeah.
It's going to kick you off. Oh, boy.
Now that I just quit one, it wanted me to quit a page that I probably need, but let me see if that works.
How can the fund manager keep getting booted off?
Well,
it's not right.
I'm going to lose my managerial title. I can tell you that much.
All right. So here we go. So would you rather have a personal chef for the rest of your life or a personal trainer for the rest of your life?
Personal trainer.
That's a tough one.
Like, you got to provide, like, anything you want, any time of day. You're like, go, I want this.
Trainer.
Make me this
Chef,
and I'll
probably.
eat it.
Yeah.
Personal chef. Yeah.
I mean, trainer
What about
sounds
you?
good, but they'd just be sitting around a lot.
I literally, I had a personal trainer at one point. And she, well, you met her before she was in here. Her name is Samantha Easton. And we started training, and she got pregnant. Not when she got pregnant by her husband.
You got to be careful how
She
you
got
word that.
she got pregnant by her
Story
husband.
took a heck of a turn, boy.
Right. And
What kind of training were you doing?
so she's she's starting to grow that baby belly, and I learned things that I could say that would, I'd come in and I'd say, hey, how you feeling? She's like, oh, good. Yeah. Da, da, da. I said, oh, I was like, you feeling hungry at all? And she goes, yeah, but I said, I kind of got a little stiff back, and maybe we just knock off, go grab some food. And literally like it happened like 3 or 4 times where I was able to convince my personal trainer,
so
my
funny.
pregnant personal trainer, to go get food instead of working out.
That is so funny. And your personal trainer, I had a personal trainer for years, and I adore him. And it's Greg Schwartz from American Mobile Fitness. He does get a free plug from him. I think he's incredible. He's still at it. But he did become a very good friend. But he never took me out to eat.
See,
he was pretty down to business, but we always had a lot of good conversations. Like, it was kind of, if you're sitting at a bar. I mean, I think your personal trainer, if you're with them for a while, they get to know a lot about you.
Oh yeah.
Why won't this mute? That's driving me absolutely bonkers right now. This
What?
is
That you were trying to
insane.
mute me and
Here's
you
some
couldn't?
stinky fish.
All right. So, what do you got for us? You got something special for us today.
Yes, I do. I heard about this stinky fish on TV.
I've heard about the stinky fish
It's
too.
Very stinky. This is from Norway, and it's fermented herring.
That's not the stinky fish I heard.
Oh, okay. So it's supposed to be like really, really stinky. But what I want to do is I want to open this, and I want to see just how bad it is.
Why aren't we opening it inside?
Well, because if it's really, really bad, my wife will kill me.
Speaking of wife killing you, my wife is going.
What's this? Oh my!
That's terrible.
Oh, that is awful.
Really? I actually don't think it's that bad.
No.
Oh? No.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I honestly don't think it's that bad.
I don't think it's too bad.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah.
What do you think? Bad.
Okay.
That made me gag.
Really?
Now
Yes.
remember, I never agreed to eat this.
Ah, it's a whole fish.
Oh,
it's a whole fish. Look at that. Oh god, it's not even.
I mean, are you supposed to eat it with gills? It probably still has the bones in it too.
You think?
I mean, it's not even cut in half.
There's
It's
one
just
way to find out.
They just chop the head off.
Oh god. How is it? It smells awful.
I mean, it smells like fish.
How is it?
It's pretty bad.
It's
Huh?
Yep. Oh, it's slimy.
It will. If the smell made you gag,
The taste is
not gonna make you gag too.
Well, if the smell makes you gag, the taste probably will make you throw up.
Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna ever get that taste out of my mouth.
Michael, you want some?
No.
Oh.
Oh my!
Did you throw up?
Oh god! Oh, give me a napkin. Oh,
Oh yeah.
oh.
Keep it down, Bob.
Keep it
down.
I felt It's like as I swallowed, I felt something from the outside of my mouth go on the inside of my mouth.
Oh my god. Michael, your turn. Ready to take a bite?
I wouldn't take a bite. You want to drink your chocolate milk?
There you go, buddy.
No, don't do it. No.
Daddy,
Yeah.
the fish that you were holding almost made me throw up.
Yeah. I believe it. Do you want to hold on to the fish?
No,
You want to touch it? Just see what it feels like?
no. Mom and Papa,
I mean-
eat every single fish.
Well, I don't know about that.
I don't even.
Yeah. If it's not so bad, eat it, the both of you.
Like, you know what I really like? It's creamed herring. Have you ever had creamed herring?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, it's great. It's wonderful. Where do you see your reaction?
Oh,
Hey, that was
oh.
good. Oh, did you? You didn't hurl, did you?
Still a little bit.
Good job.
Yeah, and there's a decapitated fish down here.
God, that is nasty.
That is really bad.
Use, but
There
there
we
we
go.
go. Yeah, absolutely disgusting. And now we got Marco back. And now he's muted. There we go. Perfect timing.
All right, we got 700. All right, we got $750 could be yours. If you want to win, you got to have a month, Patrick. Which means you have to spin the birthday wheel.
I don't spin on Fridays. I'm making my way over there.
All right. Well, he's got it down pat now. Look out.
All right. Guy in the 419 has been
Oh,
pretty lucky on this.
He goes
one,
over
Friday.
next to the food and the spins the wheel.
All right. What month we got, Pat?
December,
All right.
birthday month.
Oh, boy. How did that happen? All right. If you're born in December, you can call us now, 419-240-1000. Born in December, good luck. You got $750 you could win from Janelle Bank and K100.
Sorry, Gwen, not this
K100,
time.
Caller 1, try back. K100, caller 2, dial again. K100, caller 3, try back. K100, your caller 4, dial again. K100, caller 5, try back. Good morning, K100, your caller 6, dial again. K100, you are caller 7, try back. K100, I'm sorry, your caller number 8. We're going to 10. Hello, K100. I'm so sorry, you are caller number 9.
Stop it. Stop.
All right, thank you for trying. Bye-bye. Oh, that was too bad. Okay, are you ready, Freddie? Hello, K100.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Who is this?
This is Jeffrey Williams.
Jeffrey Williams, you're caller number 10.
Nice, Jeff. Good job. You got the hard part done there. What's your birthday, buddy?
The 30th.
All right.
December 30th. All right, Pat McCarty, guy in the 419, at the wheel, spinning and spinning big. Looking for 3-0. Come on, 3-0. He lands on it. You're $750 richer, Jeffrey. Come on.
Keep going.
Oh, no.
Sorry, not there.
Went to the 8th.
Sorry about that, Jeffrey, but
Man, he's so shocked he doesn't even know what to say. Sorry, buddy. Well, listen, if it's a December again, you can always try back, okay?
All right.
Thank
you.
Thanks
Alrighty.
for trying. Wow. Monday, $760 in that birthday wheel jackpot from K100 and Genoa Bank.
I really did try that time. Yeah.
I thought, too.
Really trying hard to make that happen. Oh, well.
December 8th, a good day. It's my wedding anniversary. Hi.
All right.
What's your birthday, buddy?
All right. Spilling the tea with us today is Rebecca Whitty.
Hello,
And
everybody.
while we're adjusting all this stuff, on the mics, but you got some tea for us today.
I do have tea.
What they're going to do, they're going to go back to going live.
Right.
Oh, man.
I love the birthday wheel, and I love listening to Marco edit it. Like, it's fun to see how everybody does it differently, but how he does it so quickly and can still tell like when to make the break.
Oh, yeah.
is wild to me.
Good.
This is Jeffrey Williams.
24 seconds.
Okay. He's like 24 seconds. How about 14? That's wild, Marco.
Marco, no, he's not. He can't hear me. I don't know if I need to. I probably don't need to go back to radio right now because it's just playing, right?
Yeah.
Why is there an echo?
We got an echo. I don't know. I
What
think because
caused-
we open up another edition of this shit is why. God damn it. We're going to go live after this.
All right.
Oh, man.
December the 8th.
December
It's a good day, my wedding anniversary, but not the one that Jeffrey was hoping
Yeah,
for.
Jeffrey's not excited about that at
No,
all.
he's not. I'm so sorry, Jeffrey. Next time it spins December, you call back, try again.
Yes.
Maybe it's Monday. Monday, $760 in that jackpot from Genoa Bank and K100.
Making mornings fun.
We open another instance of this, and every time I open an instance, I've got to mute the tab. I didn't because I wasn't sure it was going to work. And I don't know because I can't hear the same.
All right. Well, welcome. We got some tea to spill with Rebecca Whitty. So, Rebecca, what do you got for us today?
Who here knows who JoJo Siwa is?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The big bow girl from
Big
Dance
Bo.
Moms.
She's like a child's bitty bop.
Yeah,
Pop
she's
singer.
known best for her child celebrity days.
Right. Yes.
And that's kind of what the tea is.
Oh, okay.
Check it out. Okay,
like
so
it.
how old would you guess JoJo Siwa is now?
20.
11.
Yes. Good guess, Lynn. She's 20. Do you already know what's going on, Lynn?
No, I just know who she is. And
That was a good guess because
Dance
pretty...
Moms used to be a guilty pleasure.
Yes. Oh, me too. I took.
She was on Dance Moms?
Yeah, she was.
Oh.
She was on Dance Moms.
Dance Snobs. I'm like, that sounds like a great show.
She was the blonde with the high pony, the big bow.
One of
She
the
took
later
over
girls who
Target.
became on, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
She wasn't there until like season 7 or 8 or something like
But
that.
she was on the show, and then that's what made her popular.
Yes,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Okay.
She started making her own music and stuff like that. Very, very kid friendly K-pop, or not K-pop, but kid pop types of stuff. She's 20 now, and she is transitioning into a more grown-up look, more grown-up feel, more grown-up content.
Losing the bow.
Yeah. She had a TikTok. She came out as gay on TikTok, and that was very, very well received. That was, I think, when she was 19.
Okay.
So this isn't the first time that she's approached more adult conversations.
Okay.
And have like overcome that barrier, but that was kind of blip on the radar types of stuff. She didn't really heavily put any pressure on that. Now though, she has changed her look. She's changing how she sounds when she talks even, and she teased this huge new music video called Karma. She put this song out and she claims to have written it about her ex. She said this in an interview, and she was very excited to show the world her new look. Immediately, stuff that she teased about the song, garbage. Hated it. Not only did people not like how it sounded, they thought that it was kind of a lackluster introduction to this adult world. One of the lines is karma's a B. I shouldn't effed around, but she actually says effed around,
right.
which like if you're gonna make adult music, say the word.
Say the word. Don't say F around.
Yeah, like it just doesn't fit with the song, especially because it's produced in a music way of the harsher kinds that like we do now.
It's a good way to F around and find out.
Exactly. And here is why people thought, this song sounds familiar, because this song has already been produced
By Taylor Swift.
No.
Oh, good.
But
I was gonna say, like,
because
doesn't she have a
there'd be a
song called
lawsuit
Karma?
coming.
this
She has a song called
song was actually originally recorded and released by Britt Smith in 2012. It was also given to Miley Cyrus,
Wow.
who turned it down.
Ah, so it was written by somebody else. So
Yeah.
she didn't actually write it about
Not
her ex.
only did she not write this song, she released it. People don't like it. And then Britt Smith was like, excuse me. No, that's not your song. So she re-released the original recorded version of the 2012 version. It is now charting at number 3. Taylor
it worked.
Swift's
Oh,
Karma.
man.
It worked.
Taylor
Yeah.
Swift's
So-
Karma is at 36.
Wow.
And JoJo Siwa's is trailing behind at 63.
Oh man, that is karma.
Yeah.
How appropriate.
Yeah, it went
maybe she's
really,
smarter than
really
everybody thinks.
badly because the whole thing kind of blew up as a meme. She posted this TikTok of like one of the dance breaks, and it was pretty embarrassing. Like,
So already it was a joke.
yeah, already it was really,
It was
really
not
bad.
well received, and now it has
And then
all
on
of this.
top of it, and like she pretended, you know, whatever,
Right.
that she didn't even. Someone brought up Britt Smith. She was like, "But isn't this what? Didn't you hear like Britt Smith's version?" She's like, "I don't really know who Britt Smith is." Oh, girl, come on.
Oh man.
Wow.
Oh, lousy.
Do you
Live in
want
10.
Lousy.
live in 10 seconds? So I'll save the sugar
Okay.
cube for this tea for that.
All right.
There's one more bit.
All right, hang on.
Recommended probiotic brand. Learn more at alignprobiotics.com.
If it's more than a hope for you, if it is a goal for you to have a challenging, a creative, and a great paying career, you really do need to consider engineering. And if that sounds interesting to you, you need to consider Bowling Green State University. Their engineering department is one of the things that sets this university apart from so many others. At Bowling Green, they have created a program that meets the needs of industry partners. And that means students are ready at graduation education to fill engineering needs of employers. Students of engineering at BG learn science and math, of course, but they also gain hands-on skills in high-demand fields like robotics, like advanced manufacturing, software, and systems engineering. And the students, they collaborate on real-world problems and they participate in paid co-ops. So they gain experience and build resumes. Bowling Green State University is working to help you do more than just get a degree. They will help you secure your future with a rewarding career in a growing field. So choose BGSU and its bold, innovative approach to engineering. If you want to know more, get to their website now, bgsu.edu/engineering.
Tyler from Wendy's here. The best part of Wendy's.
You missed a Wendy's, too, that we'll have to find a place for. I was going to have you do it here until I saw that.
All right, the sugar cube of this tea.
Sugar cube of this tea. Before all of this went down, there was an extreme controversy with JoJo Siwa. Some argue, and I would agree, much more serious. The conditions under which she was trained at Dance Mom's pretty horrible. I mean, Abby Lee Miller is obviously notorious for really just bullying children, quite frankly. JoJo Siwa was caught training one of her dancers who has spina bifida to the point of bleeding through her belly button, telling her to put a pad over it and finish the routine.
She sounds like a pretty terrible person.
Yeah.
JoJo Siwa is an absolutely terrible human being.
So consider this.
Get a lot of help.
Well, and here's the thing. She's got a momager. And she's told in interview that she would never want a different manager, that she doesn't want anybody else handling her stuff other than her mother. And what I think is most interesting about this is she didn't really respond negatively when people started calling her out for all of this karma song stuff. And I think it's because, man, that's a way less bad controversy than this other stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's her now.
Yep, that's JoJo Siwa.
So this was her, this is what she looked like before?
Yeah.
I mean, that, I just got to say, what the hell?
Yeah, she
Why is that a thing?
Completely. Well, and she keeps comparing herself to like Miley Cyrus in her Bangers era. And it's like, no, girl, Miley Cyrus got bullied for the music she put out. You were getting bullied for treating people badly and then put out a song that you didn't write. Like, this is not the
Claiming
same
it as
thing.
your own. Claiming you wrote it about your
Yeah.
Not even close
about your
to
ex. Yeah, that's not okay.
Not the
But I
same.
don't think Abby Lee Miller's her biggest problem. I think her momager, if you remember how horrible her mom was. And she was very catered to, very spoiled, and she was very adored by mom. So I think her mom thought she could do no wrong. And
she probably still thinks that.
She probably still thinks that. So yeah, her mom
Unfortunately,
did
a lot of time it's the parents that you know, you say she's a bad person, but
Right.
it's not the child. The child has no what do they have to look to? What do they have?
Yeah.
How are
Right,
they compared
exactly
to?
right.
She's just mirroring what she's getting.
Right.
Example set.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Too bad.
So
Charlotte, the Stingray update.
what? There is no
Hoping
update.
so. What?
She's still pregnant.
Yeah, there's no update. She's still pregnant.
Not guys. She just gained weight. She's not pregnant.
She's not even pregnant at
You
this
guys,
point.
they got an extra meal in there. There's a missing tuna fish. I think we can put 2 and 2 together. She's just got a full stomach.
I met somebody though that works at the Toledo Zoo, and I think it's called an aquist, not necessarily a marine biologist, but he works with the sharks and stingrays and stuff. So I was asking him, grilled him about a bunch of these questions. He was like, "Actually, this is not the first time that it's happened. The shark ray thing is absolutely not possible. Also, shark rays already exist
Well, how's it not? You just said it's not possible.
because shark rays are a completely different species. They're not a shark. They're not a ray. They're their own thing.
Their own thing.
They're their own thing. So like I was actually kind of upset. I was like, well, thank you for the information. Come up with something cooler.
Yeah.
Like can we science that differently? So she's still pregnant. Still it's not uncommon, I guess, in these things for the gestational periods to go a lot longer. So
She's going to be pregnant in 2028.
Right.
And people will be
This
like,
is so far now going on
Turns
longer
out
than
she
the
ate a
OJ
beach
trial.
ball, guys. She ate a beach
This
ball.
is-
We didn't see.
This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
well, there's your Charlotte news.
All right. All
Okay.
right. Do you have one more?
I do have one more.
One more. All right.
Jake Paul is getting sued for causing cancer in children.
Well, this is-
What?
Oh, this is epic. It's actually playing out live on TikTok, which is
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hold
Wait.
that
Jake.
thought. Hold that thought.
Hold up.
Yeah, I love watching it live.
K100, Toledo's country music station. Lynn and Marco. It's a Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live. Pat McCarty guy in the 419 here. We're live on Facebook right now, getting a little bit of the tea and learning cool things. If you want to hop on Facebook, check us out there. You're good to go. If not, we're going to do stuff here as well. That's how we do it. It is time for Text What's Next, presented by Super Fitness. We take two songs, we pit them against each other, then you text us at 419-240-1000 on which one you want to hear the most.
All right. We gave away tickets to the Catawba Island Boat Show all week long. As a matter of fact, I have one more pair to give away before the hour is up. So I thought boating songs might be appropriate. People are getting excited about the boating season.
Who's not?
So we're going to give you a choice of Chris Jansen's Buy Me a Boat or Pontoon by Little Big Town.
Ooh, all right. That's a good one. I like it. Pontoon or Chris Jansen's Buy Me a Boat. Which one do you want to hear? 419-240-1000. We'll start taking your text as votes. We'll count them up and play the winner next.
All right. And all you Facebook people watching right now, just text pontoon or boat. Pontoon or boat. That's all you got to text. I don't know which one you're talking about. Obviously.
Theoretically, if you texted boat, you'd be doing both.
Oh.
All right. So as soon as we introduce,
You should have said bye.
Introduce the song, the winning song. I'd also like to say at the same time, okay, now be caller number 10 if you want those Catawba Island Boat Show tickets.
Is that what
I'm
you
gonna get
want?
rid of that?
Okay.
bit.
All right.
Lynn knows what's up. She's
All
got
right.
the plan.
Okay. So what's the tea on this?
So Jake Paul and KSI, one of his partners, put out a energy drink.
So there's two Pauls. There's Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
Oh, yeah,
Which one's the boxer?
They're both actually
both
boxers,
of them
but the
out.
one you're thinking of is Logan.
Yeah.
Okay. The one who wants to fight Mike Tyson?
Logan.
Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is
about
Jake
Jake
Paul.
Paul.
Jake Paul.
is the guy with the Japanese forest problem where he put
He's not
somebody
going to know.
Okay,
Jake
well
Paul
that's
is the guy that
that's history
wrestles. He's a big wrestler.
Yeah. Huge internet person.
Actually,
Anyways,
huge internet douchebag.
that I was gonna say that,
Yeah.
and I didn't know if I was allowed
Oh,
to say
we
that.
say it right
Yeah, you
here,
can
dude.
say it on
We don't
Facebook.
hold
Okay,
back.
Jake Paul's a
don't pull punches.
douchebag. I'll go ahead and say that. Anyways, so he has put out an energy drink with his wrestling buddy KSI, internet buddy KSI, and it's called Prime. And they marketed this for a really long time. It is very clearly marketed towards their younger viewers, and the flavors and the colors and the blah blah blah.
By the way, Prime made 360 million. It's not a small
No.
drink.
It's a
This is
big. It's a huge thing.
huge
Oh,
drink for
yeah.
online.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's
Huge.
insane.
This is not a small.
And so
thing.
now they're so what that is? They found out this causes cancer in kids.
Somebody said that they tested and have now taken legal actions against Jake Paul because there was something called PFOs or PFAs, also known as forever chemicals, found in this drink. And the amount claimed to have been found is 300 times more than what any human being is supposed to have in their lifetime
Wow.
in one drink.
In
In
case you don't know,
one
forever metals are
Forever chemicals.
Chemicals are metals usually, but they get in streamed in your body, and they are almost
Cause
you can't
cancer.
get them out.
Yeah.
They stuck in there sometimes
Wow.
over the months. And it's a
Allegedly.
big problem with plastics. Plastics
Yes.
have a lot of use. Watch if you have a plastic bottle on you right now, Aquafina. It
Yeah.
all says PFA, PFO tested. They all go through testing, and to their defense, everyone different. They actually have this is not somebody's basement. They're doing
No.
this is they have a machine facility.
Right,
It's the
right.
same packaging that all the
Pepsi,
other stuff
Coke,
comes in.
yeah.
But they're not. What Jake Paul's trying to say is that it happened during the plastics, but people think it's happening with the water not being filtrated enough.
So there's a couple of different things here.
Yeah.
The testing that was done, the lawyer Jake Paul came out and showed screenshots of documents, not entire documents, but said the level that they tested and found in one drink, yes, it did test for it, but the level that they detected, the EPA says that is below the accurate level of detection anyways.
Ugh.
So Jake Paul was coming back and saying what you detected is not even actionable.
The funniest part about that is Jake Paul's actually dumb and he's wrong, and he
Yep.
actually just cost himself a lawsuit because what he's saying is all admissible in the court of law. He's on the internet. He's used to being on the internet talking shit to people,
Right.
and just saying whatever he wants.
Right.
And that is actually, if he had a real lawyer, they would have stopped that in 2 minutes, because he did have this guy. He's arguing as a lawyer, like he knows what he's talking about. And Jake Paul just said a whole bunch of stuff that's all admissible in court. That's all going to be used against him.
Right here.
Oh, jeez. So he's basically a class action lawsuit.
Hang on one
That's
second.
what this is. Oh,
getting Wendy's without the Wendy's app is like getting spicy nuggets, but without any of the sauce. It doesn't make much sense. Or maybe getting a cool cream frosty without the hot, crispy fries. Who does that? Download the Wendy's app today and earn free food. You can order ahead, you can order delivery, and save money with app-exclusive offers. You can do this all with the app. You don't need any third-party apps. It's just the Wendy's app. Not a lot of time for lunch. You mobile order with the Wendy's app, and then your order is ready when you get there. Boom, you're in. If you can't go out at all, how about this? The Wendy's app, you can have your Wendy's delivered to your house, your business, your work. It doesn't matter where you're sitting at in the parking lot. They'll come right to you. And when you use Wendy's app, you'll earn points on every order that will ultimately get you what we all need, free food. Super easy. Just go to the reward store within the Wendy's app to see all the deliciousness that you can get with your free accumulated points. This app is fantastic. I've downloaded it. I love it. It's so easy to use, and get the Wendy's app to get all of this. One app, all the Wendy's, save money, earn free food, order ahead, and order delivery, all with the Wendy's app. App registration is required. Pause.
I think they're doing Catawba Island boat show tickets too, aren't they? Yeah, the music.
All right, it is.
All right, it is K100, and we are doing Text What's Next, presented by Super Fitness. We take two songs here, we pit them against each other. You vote as much as you can in the allotted time here. We count them, we tabulate them, and then we play back the winner.
Boating season almost here. Catawba Island Boat Show this weekend. We've been giving away tickets all week. And yeah, the people who love lake life, they are definitely voting for boat songs this morning. A ton of you weighing in. Thank you so much. Via text and the Facebook page. And boy, winning out in a big, big way. Pontoon Lovers. What? So Little Big Town takes the win. And if you want that last pair of boat show tickets we've got, be caller number 10 now at 419-240-1000. We'll get you all set up for K100.
All right. There we go. So we'll wait to see what happens with this.
It is kind of a wait to see what happens thing. I don't know the
K100
accuracy
caller
of
1, try
what
back. K100 caller 2, try
Jake
back.
Paul has
K100
said
caller
about,
3, try
this
again.
is the
K100
testing
caller
limit,
4,
and this
try
is
back.
what he
K100
says
caller
you need
5,
to
try
detect
back.
in order to
K100
take
caller
action on
6,
it.
try
I don't know
again. K100
the
caller 7,
accuracy
try
of those
back.
types of things.
K100
But
caller 8,
what
we're
he
going to
did say
10.
publicly, and I know like,
K100
Jake
your
Paul
caller
has
number
lawyers. This isn't
9.
the
I'm so
first time
sorry,
he's
we're going
been
to 10.
involved in some kind of legal battle. But what he said on TikTok was, hey,
Hi, K100.
Hold it.
We've almost got a winner.
Am I calling number 10?
You're caller number 10.
Yes, buddy. You did it.
10,
Yeah,
10,
what's
10,
your name?
10.
Corey.
All right, Corey, have you been to the Catawba Island Boat Show before?
No, I have not.
It is a party, from what I understand. More than just boats in the water for sale. There's live entertainment. There's interactive exhibits. And there's beverages. There's people who love boats and the lifestyle. So I think you're going to have a great time. And you've got not 1, not 2, but 4 tickets.
Woohoo.
Awesome.
All right, enjoy your time with the Progressive Auto Catawba Boat Show, man. We'll get your tickets to you, okay?
Thank you so much. Love
Thanks.
listening to you guys.
Thanks, Corey. Hold on.
All right. And I got to cut to video. So, all right, keep us updated, and
I'll keep
we'll
you
have more next
posted.
week of it.
I'm so sorry.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Here we go. And thank you to Kevin Webb for sponsoring this hour. Here he is.
Kevin Webb, he's the man to know. With David, our web builders, watch him go. From storm damage to wear and tear, he'll fix it all. He's always there. Crack walls, picking pipes, he's got skills. Renovating houses, making them real. Kevin Webb's the hero. He'll save the day. No problem too big, he won't turn away. Kevin Webb, the house savior. He's got the touch from top to bottom. Fix it up, David. Our web builders, they're the crew, making your house look brand new. Kevin Webb.
49267. Okay, and your phone number, please. One, 2. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Your phone number?
All right. So, yeah, thank you to Kevin Webb. Let's check in with the music with Andi Jo. Check out the music that's playing this weekend.
Whether you were cheering on our fish during the playoffs, kicking it downtown, or catching our amazing live local music scene shows, I know you had a great time celebrating the 419 for 419 Day last weekend. Now you already know what time it is. Let's get to the music now with yours truly, Andi Jo.
She's got it all. The music now with Andi Jo. The music now with Andi Jo.
Friday, catch Madison Avenue at the Beer Stoop starting at 6, or Michael Corwin at Manhattan's. Both of them will be jamming all night long. Or slow things down a bit with Rob Storm at Tequila's in Sylvania starting at 7. Saturday, rock out with the Sweet Tea Band at Cock and Bull to sing along to all of your favorite 90s jams with the Skittlebots at the Hollywood Casino. Or Random Act is making their return to the Beer Stoop to rock with y'all all night long, starting at 8. Or catch Devin Frank with his guitar and piano making his debut at Manhattan's. And if you're kicking off your mornings with the Glass City Marathon weekend, keep an eye out for your girl singing our national anthem and cheering on our Glass City runners Saturday and Sunday morning. The Lifeguards movie premiere is only a week away, and if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, what are you waiting for? Get them now at thelifeguardsmovie.com, and I can't wait to see y'all there. And Cinco de Mayo weekend is right around the corner. Celebrate the taste of Cinco de Mayo at the Toledo Zoo. Come try different tequilas with the Fiesta Gourmet menu to go along with it. Featuring live entertainment from Jacob Estrada, Javi Rico Sounds, El Corazon de Mexico, and yours truly. I'm so excited to be a part of it, and I hope to see y'all there. Get your tickets now at ToledoZoo.org. Have a great weekend, Toledo, and make sure you stay in the know with the Music Know with Andi Jo on K100, Today's Best Country, and Guy in the 419 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend.
The music now with Andi Jo. The music now with Andi Jo. She'll tell you where to go. The music now.
Cousins once removed.
That's
how that works. That's how that works.
I'm gonna need a 23 in me.
So, well,
I'm not sure what.
Here we go. Andy, we'll do this. You can scooch closer. I'll move over a little bit this way. Johnny's got his own screen there.
Yeah.
Welcome into the studio, local legendary filmmaker Johnny Antonini, and the star of his upcoming movie, The Lifeguards, starring Andi Jo Taylor, right? Our very own. First of all,
we didn't even know Andi Jo was a lifeguard.
What?
So
right?
That was news to me.
Right?
She has so many talents.
I mean,
this is a okay. So Johnny, I gotta ask. Now, is this your first full length feature? Is that what this is?
Yes.
You're gonna talk
right there. Yeah. So this is my first feature length film. I've made a plethora of short films up to this point, but this is my first full length movie.
And you're from Toledo?
Yes.
I don't know how we don't know each other, because I also make movies and do film and editing. Would you shoot, a red one?
It was a red Komodo.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
How'd you get that?
My friend bought it. It was slightly broken, so he got it very cheap, but it did everything we needed it to do.
Yeah.
And
so tell everybody what that is. That is what, $20,000 rig, maybe?
I think the red Komodo is like $10,000, and he bought it used.
The lenses.
We rented some anamorphic lenses, series. I don't know how to pronounce the company, but yeah.
What this is called is Cinematalk. This is a very expensive camera.
Yes.
One that I would love to shoot on. I've never had the pleasure, but man, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That is super sweet. People have no idea, like when you're on a major set, like, because I've been on a few, and it's like people think that it's one cut, you're good. I mean, it's like they're so like, it's, if you could see a real movie, it's exhaustive.
Yeah, the other side of the family, I have another cousin that is also a filmmaker.
Yes.
And that cousin, maybe I have to be first cousins with them to actually get a cameo in the film. But
I didn't get one either.
I don't
know what.
But
we're gonna end this interview early.
So I kind of thought the same thing. I was like, how hard could it be to make a movie? And I'm in one scene, and it took like I actually had to come back out and refilm again. But I mean, it was like you go through the scene and like, okay, we're gonna do another take. And then nope, we're gonna do another take, and you have to do like 6 to 7 takes of the same scene over and over again, because it's like, he's got to make sure that, as he's going through it and editing, he's got to make sure like, this was good, but I heard that little click right there. That's not good. So
and the light, you have no idea. You have to pin all the lights back.
Right.
One of my favorites is I was lucky enough to be in a few like extras and stuff, but I was on Major League, and there's a dance scene, and they're dancing to no music. There's no music inside it, so they're just dancing. And it's like, dude, That's why people look weird in movies when they dance, because the music is not what they heard.
Right.
Well, it could be what they heard, but
you're
they
not
didn't hear it in real
seeing.
time,
You're not. They're not actually doing
there's
what
nothing
is actually
going on.
happening in the film. So that's really cool. So this is the first movie that you've done.
Feature-length movie, yes.
First of all, he brought us some tacos. Did you hear our conversation earlier about tacos?
I did not know.
What? You just decided. Now here's the question: are there
You
any?
just brought those out of the blue?
Well, I was told to bring food,
Oh, okay.
and the
that
only
doesn't surprise me.
they told me it was National Pretzel Day, but I didn't know where to find soft pretzels this early in the morning, so I went with Taco Bell breakfast.
I like it.
Taco Bell breakfast.
So let me
Underrated.
ask you a cinematic question here.
Okay.
Is it your first directorial debut, I guess? Or,
Yeah.
Your
Look at this
was
guy.
was it harder to do than you thought it was going to be? A whole project take on, or as much problem?
Take one down and pass it around.
I mean,
She's so sick of you.
certainly parts of it were way harder than I thought they would be, and then other parts were way easier. It's just like depends on the situation. Like the one thing that I actually found I really enjoy doing was like keeping track of all the finances. I didn't think that was ever something I'd want to do, but I really enjoyed like planning out and get everything together. One of the things I have not enjoyed doing is the social media marketing aspect of it. So
gotta market it.
and so yeah, it's like it's such a just
Only
small
we
budget
knew a
film.
guy.
Only
we knew a guy.
Too
that
bad
did
he's not in the
social
movie.
media. Man, what a-
Or another guy that's on the radio that could.
You
probably
know,
talk
I
about
mean-
it. If
Right,
he was in the
right.
movie, he'd be all about
There's
it.
some beautiful young woman who could star in it. Well,
Yeah.
looky there.
Well, that's probably the best decision.
I feel like Marco could have played Emma.
Yeah.
Maybe I got to lose some weight for that one. But
All right, you talk about all the technical things behind. I want to hear about the movie. I want to hear about the film, the content of it.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's a coming of age summer comedy about a group of lifeguards at a country club. Emma plays sort of the rapscallion of the group in a way.
That's you. You're Emma.
Yes.
You're Emma.
Yes.
All
Andi Jo Taylor plays Emma. And she sort of takes the young lifeguard named Mike, played by Nick Haldez, under her wing in a way. And
under her wing.
he sort of comes in as a very strict rule follower, and she sort of wants to corrupt him.
Why does that seem like that seems pretty normal, actually? No.
Yeah. Was there much acting actually involved here? I kind of feel like.
That's why my performance is so good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Talk
Exactly.
about being pegged for a role, dude. Come
And you
on.
filmed this out at Sylvania Country Club.
We did. Yes. We filmed it mostly at Sylvania Country Club, and then a
You
couple.
didn't see it going on. You were out there.
Oh, I was. Yeah.
I thought you were going to be there for one day, and you were having your end of the summer party.
It was. Well, you guys were filming on a Friday morning, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
You know where I am on Friday mornings.
So not only you get to see a great film, something that you're going to have fun with, the amazing Andi Jo Taylor. She gets to see local talent, but even local event scenery too. So you could probably
Yeah.
find some familiar face or
Yes.
place that you're really going to be excited about seeing on a big screen.
So it's really cool. Well,
Yeah.
here's the trailer for it. Let's check this out
Oh,
real
we got a
quick.
trailer?
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
check this
We're
out.
like a major.
Okay, team. We've got another hot and sunny day. The regular patrons will be here in the masses before you could say chlorine levels check.
We have a few new summer lifeguards, so why don't you stand up and introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Mike Domino. I'm really excited to join such a prestigious club and group of wonderful lifeguards.
Is he talking about us?
What kind of lifeguards are these? Are they even CPR certified? It's just one kid. Just listen for the splashes and stop.
Listen, if anyone needs to come in here and verify that we're actual lifeguards, that means we're in seriously deep shit already.
What is it with you and these rules?
Going the speed limit. Rules keep people safe. Following the rules get me into a good college, good job, good life.
Is that all you want? Good life?
What's wrong with that?
Maybe focusing so hard on having a good life is keeping you from living a great one.
You might be able to forge your own rent and food if you got a better job.
Yeah, but what my job lacks in pay definitely makes up for nights like tonight.
Time. Right.
I expect you all to act like adults. Norb, you most of all. I'll be trusting you to keep everyone in line.
I'm a lifeguard, and you're a police officer. So, can I speak to you as a fellow officer of the law?
No.
Shit.
We got a runner.
Looks great.
Thank
Looks
you.
great.
Yeah.
So
Now, Andi Jo, I have a question for you. How old are you? You're 19. So let's say 5 years ago, would you have ever guessed that you would be doing what you're doing between your music and starring in a movie?
I always dreamed of it, and that's something that I've always told my parents ever since I was a little girl. Like, oh, I want to be in movies. I want to sing. I want to perform. I want to be on the big stage. And I think that I definitely, if I could go back in time and tell younger me that it's happening, I would kind of look at me like I'm crazy. But I will say it's all the hard work that's got me.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Now, how did you become aware of her? How did you?
This was like amazing. So I just was going through this website called Backstage, which is just like a casting website, and it was a nationwide search, like straight up. We were getting submissions from all over, and then I saw name pop up and it said Toledo, Ohio, and I was like, well, let's see what her video is. And it was like, it was so perfect. Like it nailed the energy and the vibe of the character like so perfectly. And I was like, well, this is just, I mean,
and
it's meant to be. It's meant to be. Yeah.
Keep the talent local. I mean, that's really amazing.
And then like, like all the talent, I was like so lucky to find Nakira and Maddie Hatton and Ben Logie are all from BGSU. The two guys, Mark Kiselevich and Jack Anderson, are just up in Michigan. And then Charles Wetzel Jr. is a local Toledo actor as well. So almost.
So is it all shot here?
Yeah.
And how fun was it, Andi Jo? I mean,
oh my gosh, there were definitely long days. I mean, like Pat was saying, it's definitely not easy for the director and also for the actresses. I mean, the amount of times that Johnny would call cut and he'd be like, okay, like let's do it one more time. And I'm like, Johnny, I'm pulling my leg here. It was a lot of fun, and especially for me at the country club too. A lot of us actors would just stay back and swim in the pool and hang out. And we formed a nice bond, but it was just an amazing experience.
So how long from start to finish did this take you?
Well, so the first thing I did was I reached out to Sylvania Country Club and just see if they'd be open to us filming there. And they said yes, like right away. And so that was what really took it into pre-production, I'd say. And that was probably 2 years ago at this point.
And of course, we know Toledo weather doesn't always cooperate.
Yeah.
Amen on that.
Yeah. We
they keep the water warm for you.
they didn't know as much as they could. There was one day that it was raining and we were supposed to film outside, like this big group meeting scene, and we had to like we quickly booked out like a conference room at Sip Coffee and just like changed the scene in there, and it I think it worked out.
Had to make some improvised things.
Yeah.
Now you have the premiere coming up on May 2nd.
Yes, next Thursday, May 2nd at the Maumee Indoor Theater. Doors are going to open at 5 and the movie's going to start at 7:15. It's going to be a big fun premiere, red carpet. Come get your picture. It's going to be a really good time.
Are you gonna have Lynn and Marco there to walk the red carpet?
I tell you one thing, it'd be a good chance for us to use our little red carpet thing.
I'll tell you what, our stanchions that we have.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Do you have stanchions?
I think the theater does have stanchions. Yeah.
We have our own as well. So.
Yeah, we bring our own.
You pull those out sometime, but unfortunately not. I can't attend that day because I got to be at Chris Young.
Yeah, because I texted the link to Lynn and Marco. I texted to both of you, and I think they're both going to be.
I noticed that I didn't get an invitation to Chris Young. How about that? Look at who's. Yeah.
You can only be at one place, we knew. So it was like,
oh, okay.
But
all right.
Were you talking about an invitation to Chris Young?
Yeah, it's 5 p.m. doors, 7:15 show.
Well, I might be able to slide over there. I'd love to see it.
Yeah,
I would too.
That sounds exciting.
So what happens after that premiere date? How can people see it?
So we're currently just trying to set up like other sort of like one night only screenings just across the country. We have one set up in Cincinnati the following Saturday and one in Chicago May 20th. And then just trying to set up more of those and then also submit it to theaters. I'm sure there will be more screenings here in Toledo before the summer's over. So yeah.
How about like film festivals? You're gonna send it to the film festivals?
Yes, definitely submit it to some. I don't know exactly which ones. It probably won't be any like it won't be like the biggest ones. Like it won't be Sundance or Canes or anything like that.
Sundance is overrated, man.
It is. But
you know the kind of stuff they show at Sundance. This is the kind of stuff I could submit this to Sundance, and it would probably come in first place. That's
Sunday.
about what I can do.
Yeah.
So
Well, Clint and Marco, since you guys can't actually come to the premiere, I am having a pre-ride carpet party at Jed's on Bancroft starting at 4.
Ooh.
Have a drink before you go see.
Oh, that would be nice.
I love the fact that I'm in communication with her every single week, and she comes here. You guys get the invitation.
She knows who the real.
Yeah, jeez. Oh, man, I'll tell you.
Well, are you have any other projects booked out? What are you going to do now, man?
So nothing that is that set in stone. I've got one short film planned, and then starting the writing process of another feature film. So working on that, but still focusing on the lifeguards at the moment. Yeah, trying to just get it out there. Yeah.
What about you? Think you do like a premiere at the country club, like kind of
That's
show
what,
there?
that's what I'm hoping for. Is they do like the swim and movie nights.
Yeah.
So, and I want to try to get other country clubs to do that as well.
So what would this be rated?
It would be PG-13. Yeah, there's not many inappropriate parts. It's pretty tame, I'd say.
But there's some drinking.
Some underage
like-
drinking, a few swear words and some.
Not you.
No.
You're not.
Oh, it was all fake out. It was all O'Douls. Yeah.
O'Douls.
Well, all of this PG-13, I will say that it definitely has something for the whole family.
Yeah.
I think so.
There's
Yeah.
There's comedy, romance, action, even.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'm so sorry because I was distracted for a minute about something over here I needed to attend to. Did you say something about the Sundance?
Oh, we're probably not going to submit to Sundance. Is what we're saying.
Cans though.
Oh, the movie.
Oh,
drive-in.
that's right. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
They're very excited about taking over that drive-in theater over there by Pearson Park. They've taken it back to Sundance Theater.
That's
and
right.
They may be really open to doing a night over there.
I would love to do a drive-in movie theater. That'd be a dream.
Wouldn't that be incredible? See you up on the big screen there. Now,
Yeah.
do you make any cameos in this? Do you?
You'll
Have you
just
put yourself?
You'll have to come and find out.
Boy.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
All right.
It's gonna be Quentin Tarantino.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Tarantino. He put himself in the. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome, man. I'm envious. I mean, that's a love of mine. Is obviously producing content, movies, stuff like that. I'm a photographer, filmmaker. So I just love I just know the process is tough, and it's a lot of money, and it's a lot of time, and it's a lot of effort. It's like having a child.
Yeah.
So,
as far as I know.
Yeah.
Are you relieved that the filming and editing is now over?
Yeah,
Is that kind of a
it's
weight off your shoulders?
definitely like the moment we wrapped filming, I really felt very relieved about it, and then the editing process is another thing. I think this
That
whole
to me is the hard. Like when I shoot, like if I'm shooting like a wedding or something, it's like you get over it, like, oh, thank God. They're like, damn, I've got 40 hours of editing I gotta do on this damn thing.
Yeah. So are you the main editor?
Yes.
Are you really?
Yeah. I was also the main editor, and then for the past several months, it's been in the hands of great local color artist, Joel Helmick. Yeah. And then sound editor Colin Adair is his name.
Are you on Adobe Premiere? Is that what you?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is
Yeah,
awesome.
I think Johnny kind of got sick of me because it was like right after we wrapped filming. I would message him every day.
Oh,
What's the update? What's going on?
My favorite thing is like shooting video, editing video is when people are like, hey, it's gonna take this is not taking 10 minutes. Anything you tell me right now is like 2 hours. So so they have no idea how tough it is.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's really
Thank you.
exciting.
Yeah.
Very, very
We're
exciting.
excited,
So.
man.
That's also going to be a really big weekend for me. So we have the premiere on Thursday, and then Tequila and Tapas. Jenna was
Oh,
there
yeah.
earlier.
Yeah.
I'm going to be performing there. I'm super excited. I think I'm actually going to go and sing to Kirk, actually, once I'm done rapping. I think I'm just going to go hang out with him and sing to him.
And tapas meaning small plate, right?
Yeah.
Tapas. I didn't know that.
You didn't?
I didn't
know that either.
When
I
I
looked
was
it up.
this was four.
What is that?
Yeah,
'Cause I
well, it was
was calling it
14 years
tequila
ago.
tacos.
It was like 14 years ago, and I was driving down for a training in Clearwater, Florida, and I'm talking to the girl in the seat next to me, and I said, "Oh, you're from Clearwater? Any good places?" And she goes, "Oh, there's a lot of great tapas bars around." And I was like, "What?" like, I'm getting married in 2 weeks. I'm not. She goes, "No." She goes, "Tapas."
All right, hey,
tapas.
hold the thought. Love that K100.
Love that K100, Toledo's country music station. Little Marco here with you on a Feel Good Friday on our private Facebook Live as well. Sunshine today, nice. Afternoon clouds going to come in and ruin everything later on, but not bad. 62 the high, considerably cooler by the lake today. And tonight, well, rain comes in here overnight, overcast, and 53 the low for tonight.
We're at 43 now at Toledo's K100. Your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price right now. Traffic is brought to you by Towers Armory, home of the one-day CCW class. We're in great shape. So that's good news. If you spot trouble, always keep our number close. You can contact us by phone or text at 419-240-1000. The line sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
Always talking about how amazing Taylor Swift is. In fact, she's been added to some of the college curriculum because she's got something going down with marketing and being able to reach a lot of people. And that starts with the Eras Tour, where she has set records and all kinds of great sellouts and just an incredible. I think the last I saw, she had 33 tractor trailers of stuff that she brings.
The biggest tour on the planet, probably the hardest ticket to get as well. But K100 has got 3 trips we're going to give away. Once this Eras ticket gets relaunched in the States this fall, 3 trips we want to give away. And you could get qualified for them as simply as listening for the national keywords and texting them to 95819.
Yeah, including round trip air, 2 nights hotel, $500 spending cash, 2 of the hottest tickets on the planet, and of course, sponsored locally by Shays Carpet, Wood, and Vinyl. You can get all some details you want at K100country.com.
All right, your national keyword right now to text it to get qualified and win is down. 4 little letters, DOWN. Text them now to 95819, and you are in for a chance to win.
Bless their hearts.
Those tickets are mine, Andi Jo. Those are my tickets. That is, if I can get those tickets for my wife, that's the last thing I'll ever have to do. I just,
It probably, yeah.
you know, that's it. That would be
I
it.
guess if I get the tickets, I can share with you.
Take my wife. If you get the tickets, take my wife. That's what I'll request.
You know what tickets aren't hard to get? The lifeguard premiere.
Good segue.
I love it. I love it. Man, thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
How do people get tickets to the premiere?
So you can find them on our website, thelifeguardsmovie.com. Our Instagram is _lifeguards_movie. Links through there as well. And I believe they're on the Mommy Indoor Theater website as well.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So there you go. Go and get your tickets to the premiere of this. This is going to be amazing.
It's going to be a
red
blast.
Carpet event.
Yes.
Can I come and walk the red carpet?
Absolutely. Yes.
I gotta get a new coat.
Yeah, it's
A new coat.
I need a new-
You were just talking about
Yeah.
having to get some new jackets.
I know.
the dress code is a tuxedo or a Hawaiian shirt or
Okay.
anything in between.
Tuxedo
Perfect.
or Hawaiian shirt or something in between
Yeah.
the two. That sounds fantastic. Well, thank you both for coming in here.
Thank you for having
Andi
us.
Jo, good luck next Friday at the tapas and tequilas.
Also, good luck for this weekend. You guys had Clint in here for the Glass City Marathon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're singing the national anthem.
Oh, that's
At
right.
the Saturday and Sunday, right? Saturday and Sunday morning. See, well, later she sings.
Are you running too?
I'm gonna be cheering on.
Okay.
Are you gonna run?
You know what?
No.
I actually am.
Are you really?
Yeah.
What are you running?
I'm running the full marathon.
You're running the full marathon?
Yeah.
So not only have you been editing this movie over the past, you've also been training to run a marathon.
Well, it's how I take a break from screens. Just go on long runs.
Your cat's gonna run it with you.
I'm gonna
Absolutely.
marathon by next year.
He said it takes 6 months.
Ooh.
You could do the half.
I would do the half next year.
Year for the half.
I would do the half
There
next
you
year. Maybe I would train for the full the year after.
There you go.
I'm going to do the quarter this fall, half in the spring, full the year after. All right. Oh, well, you'd be the only one. All right. Well, here it is once again. The trailer for the upcoming summer hit film. This is the feel-good summer hit film.
Yes.
You're going to want to see it. The Lifeguards, written, directed, edited by Johnny Antonini, starring Andi Jo Taylor. So excited about this. It's going to be a great film, locally, shot locally, produced locally. Here it is.
Okay, team. We've got another hot and sunny day. The regular patrons will be here in the masses before you could say chlorine levels check.
We have a few new summer lifeguards, so why don't you stand up and introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Mike Domino. I'm really excited to join such a prestigious club and group of wonderful lifeguards.
Is he talking about us?
What kind of lifeguards are these? Are they even CPR certified? It's just one kid. Just listen for the splashes and stop.
Listen, if anyone needs to come in here and verify that we're actual lifeguards, that means we're in seriously deep shit already.
What is it with you and these rules?
Going the speed limit.
Rules keep people safe. Following rules get me into a good college, good job, good life.
Is that all you want? Good life?
What's wrong with that?
Maybe focusing so hard on having a good life is keeping you from living a great one.
You might be able to forge your own rent and food if you got a better job.
Yeah, but what my job lacks in pay definitely makes up for nights like tonight.
Time. Right.
Adults, Norm, you most of all, I'm entrusting you to keep everyone in line.
I'm a lifeguard, and you're a police officer. So, can I speak to you as a fellow officer of the law?
No.
Shit.
We got a runner.
And they bring it right to your footsteps. It's insane. And it's great. And when you use the Wendy's app, you'll earn points for every order that will ultimately get you free food. What's better than free food? That answer, nothing. So it's super easy. Get the reward store. You go in the Wendy's app. You can see all that deliciousness that you're getting with all your free accumulated points. Boom. It's all for you. Get the Wendy's app to get it all. One app, all the Wendy's. Save money, earn free food, order ahead, and get delivered. You can do all that with this new Wendy's app. You should be downloading it as my words are going into your ear here. So get it today. App registration is required.
All right. Wow. What an exciting day we've had. Lots of food. There's donuts over there. There's
donuts?
Yeah, look, right next to you.
Dots,
Oh,
pretzels over
okay.
here.
So, yeah, let's.
Steve, have you seen them? You said you weren't familiar with the dots.
I'm not.
pretzels.
No, I'm drawing a blank.
You are never going to be.
No,
the
you
same.
got to cleanse your palate. Can't be doing,
I got to cleanse my
you
palate.
can't be doing Taco Bell and then eating dots afterwards.
What am I going to cleanse my palate with? I got nothing.
You want me to get you some water?
No,
Here.
I'm okay.
I think it's.
Oh.
You cleanse your palate with that?
Oh,
There you go, Margarita.
mind if I do?
There you go. Or donuts. Oh my God! How do we get donuts?
Andi Jo brought those in. So Johnny brought the Taco Bell. I thought maybe they would like just collab together and just, bring in. Oh yeah. Okay. All right.
So this guy's your cousin, and we're not in this movie.
I know.
I'm a little upset.
I know. Well, I'm in the other movie. I'm in the one that my other cousin made. I'm in that one.
I'm not in that one either.
I filmed that before I was part of this. So
What about a movie with two guys that like to golf?
how about just make videos about
Yeah,
golfing?
that's good.
Okay.
What? Are
What?
you kidding me? Just okay.
Well, you hyped them up too much.
No, you
I was
cannot
expecting-
hype up dots too much.
I was expecting pretzel, and it tastes more like there's sort of like a ranch flavoring to it.
Well, that's what my dear. That, yeah.
And now I've had one, which means I will not have two. No, don't even lie me. Seriously.
No, they're good. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying, okay. All right.
Just wait a minute. You're going to want another one.
I don't know if I could eat too many of those. I don't think I could eat regular pretzels like it's going out of style, but I don't know if I could eat too many of those. They've got a ranch kind of taste to them, which is.
Are you guys using a toaster oven in here today?
You like Knott's pretzels?
Sure.
Really? That's it?
I like them.
Don't you love
We got some
them?
Taco Bell breakfast over there too, if you want some of that.
And pretzels and donuts.
So when did you?
But no, nothing we had to cook.
The zoo? They didn't come down. You didn't get the zoo? I didn't get the zoo.
Oh man.
What, the zoo doesn't like rock stations? I'm a huge fan of the zoo. What's this?
It's a stuffed pepper, but it's amazing. It's wonderful. There's one that's got meat in it. There's one that's a vegetarian.
Okay.
Yeah, they're having a Cinco de Mayo celebration.
Well-
So they're promoting it, which we have tickets to give away, which we didn't today.
They hate me.
We'll give them away on Monday. We can put
Why?
it in our
I'm just
promo
kidding.
for the weekend.
Oh.
It'll be huge.
Well, what'd you do?
That's a Mary account.
Maybe it's Mary that hates you. Could be. Gwen says, I just had Holy Toledo. They are great donuts. My friend Patrick Kajowski may stop in the studio someday and bring Holy Toledo donuts.
But what do you think of the Dots pretzels?
I'm a fan.
If I had to choose between Dots and regular pretzels, I'm going to go with the regular pretzels.
You're the only person. I know.
Maybe I am. Yeah. I don't know. They're good. They're good, but
Made in North Dakota.
I don't think, I don't know. They taste like ranch.
Biggest thing to come out of North Dakota since. Biggest thing to come out of North Dakota.
So best thing to come out of North Dakota since North Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
North Dakota.
You know, there are people that say that North Dakota doesn't actually exist. Yeah.
There's a new country music duo out of South Dakota.
What?
Yes. And I went to see what other country music artists are out of South Dakota. There was like
Zero.
3, and I've never heard of them.
Zero. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, we had one from Wisconsin, from a little town called Rice Lake. Chris Cozy. Look him up.
All right.
He was like 3rd on American Idol.
And he's still alive. His American Idol finals are dropping like flies.
All right. Oh, computer wheel. All right. What are we giving away?
Boy, don't sound so excited.
Tickets to Wheel of Names.
Make it sound like a funeral happened. Jeez.
Oh.
On the radio, we have to give away a hanging basket before we head out of here.
All right. Well, let's do it next.
A hanging basket?
From Stevens Gardens
Yeah, it's a basket that actually hangs.
with flowers or something in it.
All right.
Maybe Dots pretzels.
Well, is there an unopened bag over there? Or did you open both of them? She brought it too.
I know.
So let's give away a bag of Dots pretzels.
Oh, good idea.
Let's give it away.
You got
People
Let's
love that.
yeah, let's
She said
do
it was
that.
for me, but that's all right.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know she
It's at my desk because she said, "Here, these are for you." Because I heard you really.
why are
love
you
them.
giving away this woman's dime?
You can have the open bag. Go ahead. That's yours. Because I don't want it.
I don't want to take it home either. Because
They're all right. I don't think they're any. You guys really did hype it up a lot. Like these are you'll never eat a single piece of food ever again. This is it. This is all you'll ever
I
want.
might have said, as far as pretzels go, it's the only ones you'll want.
No, see, I nope, no. Because again, they taste like ranch. It just tastes like ranch powder.
It's not ranch. There's no way that's ranch, dude.
100% there's ranch in there.
6% maybe.
100% there's
No,
ranch
not
in that
even
thing. That's the
close.
first thing I tasted was ranch. Back me up here, people watching right now. You've had Dots.
It's not ranch.
Apparently, I'm the only one who's never had it. So that means that all of you have
You
had it.
don't even deserve to have Dots.
So mad at me now.
You're banned.
I don't like the
Don't even
You're
ask for
banned.
one.
You're banned from Dots.
banned from Dots.
Now, if you appreciate Dots and you'd like to win a bag, spin that wheel.
All right, go ahead and put type in the word pretzel. Type in the word pretzel, and you're gonna win.
Why wouldn't you just type in Dots?
Fine, dots. Type in.
Type in this long description from the
I
almanac.
want to make people work for it. I want to make people work for it. All right.
Type in onomatopoeia for the first 6 people.
Don't we have something else to throw in with the dots pretzels?
We also have tickets to Comedians and Critters.
Ooh, okay.
Type
There you
in
go. Now you're
comedians
talking
and
about
critters would be fun to go to at nighttime.
Now we got a prize package.
In
All right.
the first one.
All right, let's see here. Here we go. Danielle. What else do we got? Matt. We got Gwen.
You got people doing pretzel. You got people doing
AJ
dots.
says beer. I'm putting AJ on there.
Beer.
Oh my God.
Jen
Somebody
Hamilton.
just put gas. I mean, what are we? Who was even in the contest at this point?
Jen Ambrose is there. Lisa.
Danielle's
Lisa's
Comedians
watching.
and Critters.
Kevin Yarbrough.
She's not even in the contest.
Here we go.
You muddied the water up.
Daniel, put your whole little phrase
So-
in there about the critters.
So we got we've only got 6, 7 names right now. It's must be because dots are not all they're cracked up to be. You know what I would rather eat? I would rather eat a bagel with cream cheese and smoked salmon on it with some capers because that's delicious.
That is what I would refer to as not delicious.
No wonder you don't like dots. Weird
your
taste
palate's
buds.
jacked up.
Yeah.
My palate.
Same guy that wants
is phenomenal.
sushi every day for the rest of his life.
I just said I want a
K100
lifetime
Country
supply.
Music station. It's Lynn and Marco.
Station. It's Lynn and Marco. Thank you for hanging with us here. It is a Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live. Pat McCarty guy, the 419. Big things for you this weekend. I mean, this is one of those weekends where you look like you're sleepy a little bit and then you're out.
I look sleepy to you?
Well,
I can't possibly thank you for complimenting me so much.
Because there's so much to do. You need your rest.
Yes, I need to. But unfortunately, there is no rest today because I think it's a beautiful day out. There's some golf to be played and Mud Hens game. Go to a Mud Hens game tomorrow.
That's good.
Excited about that because it's my wife's birthday tomorrow.
Nice. Well, happy birthday, Beth Ann.
Celebrating her birthday out there.
All right, if you'd like to celebrate a little bit, we've got a free gift for you right now.
Yes, a hanging basket, a beautiful hanging basket from Stevens Gardens. You want to spruce up your porch a little bit, your deck. You can do it with a beautiful hanging basket. It'll feel and look a lot more like spring this weekend.
All right, we'll take caller 10 right now if you want that for free. We'll just give it to you because we love you here. 419-240-1000.
It's Lynn.
All right, and while they're doing that, I'm going to spin this wheel.
K100 caller 1.
We'll see
try
if you
again.
can see it. Can you see it there?
Caller 2, try that. K100 caller 3, try again. K100 caller 4, try back. K100 caller 5, try again.
Let me adjust it a little bit.
K100
there.
caller
There we
6,
go.
now back. K100 your caller 7, try again. K100 your caller
That's the wheel.
8. I'm sorry, we're going to 10. Hello, K100
we'll wait till
your
they
caller
spin this.
number 9. We are going to 10. Hello, K100 your caller number 10.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. What's your name?
Mario Pasquale.
Hey, my guy! This is my friend Pasquale's shoe repair. Hey, what's up, man?
Hopefully your pants.
Now, here's how good these guys are. I talk about them all the time. I don't need to do any endorsements for them, but these guys are so good. They don't even have pants on the sign, and they did my pants. That's what you guys have been around for 100 years over here.
Almost. Yep. Right over there, still on Upton, right?
Yep.
You did a pair of my daughter's riding boots in the past. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I love your store. You like a Toledo treasure from so
We love
far
them.
back.
And you know what I love best, guys? Every time you walk in, there's a radio that's playing what? Always.
K100.
Oh, we love you, Mario. Glad you guys
love it.
through.
You guys are fantastic. You know, we were thinking about, man, I'm going to bring you pizza maybe one time. We should hook these guys up with some
Let's
pizza.
do it.
All right. Well, right now you got this hanging flower, which is fantastic. And we'll set you up with some other cool stuff. And you guys are fantastic. Thanks for listening us at work, man.
Nothing but.
Hold on just a minute, please.
Oh, that's my guy.
All right, here we go. Well,
guys are
I got to play a video real quick. While,
we'll get nuts.
Mario?
all right, we're gonna get some.
Hi.
We're gonna get a video here going
you please
real quick.
your actually address?
How about my coffee commercial? Here it is.
I wake up in the morning with a smile inside my heart. Watch the sunrise as it
That's all that's about. So
There we go. I have a joke, but I think it's okay.
You're all set.
I'm
There's
gonna
a
risk it.
certificate for the plant that is here at the radio station that you need to pick up, Mario. Do you know where we're located?
All right.
Okay, perfect. Well, you
Well,
can come
Look at that, people. Happy birthday, Beth. Happy birthday, Pat's wife. They're so, I love these people, man. They're so nice.
Who's saying happy birthday to my wife?
Matt Heckard said happy birthday,
Oh,
Pat's
thanks,
wife.
Gwen. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah, if anybody's going out to the game tomorrow, I'll be sure to say hi. Come see me. We're gonna be out. I got one of those patio suites.
You did?
Yeah. You know those patio suites that they have at the Mud Hens?
How'd you do that?
Yeah.
I bought it.
No.
It's not like I pulled a few strings. No, I paid for it. But yeah, it's because you go to a Mud Hens game. We have a big group going, and so it's like, well, we could all just sit in one long row, but then you can't talk to anybody. So you get these patio suites. They've got a nice table there. You can mingle around and stuff like that. It's really nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's what we're doing. So if you guys want to come out to the game, buy a couple of nosebleed seats and then come say hi.
That is so nice. I've got a date with a hazmat suit.
Oh, that's right. You're gonna be doing all that. All right, here we go. Oh, we're doing that.
Mario Pasquale. Hopefully your pants.
Did he say he didn't know who Dino was?
He said it's his brother. But he's
Oh, I thought he was
where
like, who
You
was
said
he?
where he is, and he goes, I don't know what.
Oh.
On the sign, and they did my pants. That's what you guys been around for 100 years over here.
Almost.
Yep, right over there, still on Upton, right?
Yep.
You did a pair of my daughter's riding boots in the past. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I love your store. You're like a Toledo treasure from so far back.
And you know what I love best, guys? Every time you walk in, there's a radio that's playing what? Always.
K100.
We love you, Mario. Glad you guys
Love it. You guys are fantastic. We were thinking about, man, I'm going to bring you pizza maybe one time. We should hook these guys up with some pizza.
Let's do it.
All right, well, right now you got this hanging flower, which is fantastic. And we'll set you up with some other cool stuff. And you guys are fantastic. Thanks for listening to some work, man.
Nothing but.
Hold on.
Clint and Marco. Coffee in the morning. Weekday morning starting at 5.
They are always nothing but. I mean, they are jamming K100 every time I go in.
You're right, and I've only been
Stuck
in there
on
a
there.
handful of times, and that's over a scattered years, and it's always
yeah,
been K100 on there.
Nice. All right, here we go. We're gonna spin this this birthday wheel here. Hey, where'd it go? There it is. All right, here we go. There's the names right there. We're gonna spin it,
Spinning.
and it's gonna land on
What do you got?
Danielle Nicole.
the man who never ever used to win
No way.
and now has won 2 tickets to the AJ Arnold.
All right.
Wow.
Way to go.
Won
AJ.
2 tickets to Comedians and Critters. That's
This guy is
on
on
May
fire.
4th at the that's gonna be over at the Mommy Indoor, right? I think that's where it's gonna be, the Mommy Indoor. And you have a great
Bag
night of
Dots
entertainment.
pretzels.
And you'll be able to have a nice bag of pretzels there.
You can sneak them in
Dots.
if you take a big bag.
Dots pretzels, right? Stuff from under your shirt. So there you go, AJ. Congratulations to you. Hey, we might see you today, so maybe I'll just bring the pretzels with me.
There you go.
Trust me, you don't have to worry about me eating them because that won't happen.
Whatever you do, when you hand him the pretzels, I want you to say loudly, "These pretzels are making me thirsty."
Yes.
All right? That's all I want you to do.
Oh,
That's
man.
your only job.
So okay, cool. And as far as the so we're giving it, you're getting 2 VIP tickets valued each at $50.
Wow.
And so there you go. Or
what?
Yeah.
Is that even
Yeah,
legal?
names will be at the door. So all you have to do is go give them your name, and then we're
he's
gonna do
making
so you're gonna have the 2 VIP tickets valued at $50 each. That means you get to meet the comedians after the show, before and after the show. Get to maybe hold a possum or something. I don't know.
What?
You missed you missed the possum last week? The opossum.
She did miss the box.
In studio?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you think he was complaining about garlic bread? He missed that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a cute little thing. They said, she goes, "Don't pet it."
No.
And I'm glad that she said that, because the very first thing, immediately my hand.
Let me guess.
No, but he's like he's a nipper. he was born as a baby, and so they kind of raised him up from a baby.
So he's used to people.
Yeah, and so she's holding him, but she has gloves on, obviously, because he's kind of like gnawing on the glove stuff. But my first instinct was like, it looked adorable. My first instinct was to go pet it. And
my dad, they used to have squirrels like crazy, and they would make him crazy. They'd gnaw on the door. They had one that came with the house named Rocky, who'd like be on the windows, where's my food? So he started trapping these squirrels and taking the cages and relocating them at metro parks and things, which you're not supposed to do. He got in trouble once.
Oh, really?
He was letting him go someplace. But so
why are you not supposed to do that? It seems like a humane thing to do.
I don't know. But I went over there, and he had the trap. There was something in the trap. I go, what'd you catch? That's not a squirrel. And he goes, no. He goes, it's a possum. I go over, oh my God, Dad, he's so cute. He said, baby. He goes, yeah, sure. Go ahead, pet him. So I go in there, and it's like, so he's looking all snuggled up. He's got his little eyes. Look at him. I go reach out. I mean, he goes like, was not cute once you was really feeling defensive.
But they're amazing. They're amazing to have in your yard. You absolutely need to keep them, especially out by you. You have to keep. They eat their weight in ticks. Like
they?
Oh yeah, and they're immune to like tick bites, so they're not diseased.
Yeah,
possums are not diseased. You have to worry about them carrying rabies or anything like that. But yeah,
they're tough critters, man.
Fleas, ticks. That's what they eat. So like they keep the tick population down.
There was one in the backyard once, and I took the dog out. I'm walking out there with the dog, and he goes zooming, and it was dark. I didn't see it, but he's got something up against the barn, and I'm like, oh my God, what do you got? It's like, and so I get the dog away from it, and it's like he's dead, and I go and Chuck, there's a dead possum by the garage. You got to get it for me. I'm all shook up. So he goes out there, he goes, what are you talking about? And it was gone. It was like
it played possum.
It played possum. I thought for sure it was dead, the dog, and it was gone.
Well, you know, did you ever have any when you were a kid or when your kids were young? Did you ever have any gerbils as pets?
No.
You know, we learned something last week.
What?
Gerbils are not indigenous to the wild. They were never like mice, you know, are out in the wild. Gerbils were never indigenous to the wild.
Test tube created?
Yeah,
what?
basically.
Seriously?
Yeah, they were created to be pets.
So like a hybrid critter between
something, maybe I don't know. But yeah, they
like
were
a
not
guinea pig and a hamster or something.
Yeah. Or something.
Wow,
but
that's
yeah,
weird.
isn't that weird?
Mhm.
Like they don't survive in the wild. Like you're not supposed to.
My daughters did have guinea pigs. We had guinea pigs.
And apparently Marco informed me that gerbils they will
guinea pigs,
they will when they get cold they'll
Did
go
your
and-
guinea pig die?
Only after a long time. Two of them. One of them kind of had a shorter life, but the other one must have been like 9 years old. He had a tumor off his side.
Oh, yeah,
he was only like on one leg because the tumor was so big.
Goodness.
He hung on and he hung
hell
on.
is going on?
Okay, that one was dead. Yeah, that one was dead.
I had
But
to
this
have
one that
them-
had a shorter lifespan, Marco's got news for you.
Well, this happens quite a bit actually because they go into if they are in a cold basement or if it's cold or whatever, if it's wintertime, they actually go into stasis and they sort of self-hibernate where they just stay to themselves. They slow their breathing rate down, and it happens more than probably 50% of the time. People get rid of them thinking they're dead, and they're not dead. They're just
So that's why they're out in the wild.
they're not in the wild. Those are probably buried alive.
Oh.
Yeah, I definitely buried my gerbils, and like so there's the chance like maybe they weren't dead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This
We thought they
man
were
is-
dead. Yeah.
No, Oliver, he hung on. He was old and that big massive tumor. I had to have the vet put him down. Mhm.
eventually. Yeah.
Yeah.
You made sure he was dead.
Yeah, like that. No coming back from that.
Yeah.
He was miserable.
Oh yeah, yeah.
How do you know?
That tumor was bigger than him.
Wouldn't you be?
Well, because he can't say anything. Maybe he was
Maybe
loving
it was
it.
great. Maybe he's like, I am living the life. This tumor is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Gerbil. What is
The ground still was was not holding up very well.
Wow.
Oh, Hardy, how's he going to sound on Hardy? How's he going to sound on Bash in the Bay? Just like that.
Just like that.
It's funny because I'm super excited actually for Bash in the Bay. I'm excited about it every year. This year, my sister, my mom, and my sister and her husband and my mom are coming. And they are super excited.
If you haven't gotten your tickets, if you haven't made reservations, August 21st, August 22nd, the 21st, of course, Jelly Roll, and then Hardy, that guy there on the 22nd.
Yeah, it's going to be so much fun. So, all right, well, that is it. Thanks to everybody who joined us. I can't even name them all. A lot of people came into the studio for our Friday Facebook Live. But special thanks to Pat McCarty, guy on the 419. Pat, setting
Always
up
so
everything.
much fun.
I have a blast. This is what I look forward to all
I've
week.
never been disappointed by you or with you ever until today, though. I have
You
to
are the
say.
first person to ever say that.
Especially the first woman ever said it.
Well, our relationship is shorter than somebody's had, but dots. We were boasted about the dots pretzel on Pretzel Day, National Pretzel Day today. So actually got some in studio, and he's like, yeah, they're okay.
They're all right. They're not nearly.
The only one that's ever said dots is all right.
Maybe. But for me, you know what I would love to do is go out to the Meyer out in Rossford, because they've got Ben's soft pretzels. They're actually giving away free soft pretzels today.
Yeah, but
that's my jam.
That's pretty
awesome.
Yeah. Especially with some mustard. Yeah. Great stuff.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
All right, maybe I'll see you there.
We did not have a winner of the birthday wheel. Means $760 was on the board. Monday we'll do that. We don't want to talk about Monday yet too much because it's still the weekend. Lots to do this weekend. If you missed any of the stuff on Friday Facebook Live, we've covered a lot of what to do this weekend. Pat McCarty has done that guy in the 419.
And if you're participating in that Glass City Marathon on Sunday, we wish you luck.
Yes, we do.
Or the half marathon tomorrow, or 5K tomorrow.
Yeah, or the kids race
Or
tomorrow.
the kids race tomorrow.
Or we can just cover all the stuff right now instead of them doing that. We do have to leave you here with one last laugh.
It's time for one last laugh. We are just way too mature to find that funny. On K100.
Your last laugh of the day is brought to you by J. Foster Jewelers.
So this woman comes in from playing golf, and she's in pain, and she goes, when the guy in pro shop says, what happened? She goes, I got stung by a bee. He says, where? And she goes, between the first and second hole. He says, I think your stance is too wide.
Wash away the worries and have a great morning with us, Lynn and Marco, the K100 Morning Show.
Will I get in trouble for that?
I mean, it's
That
just
should be okay, right?
Jerry's not usually listening this time.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, listen, everybody. Thanks for tuning in and watching today. It was a great show. Had a lot of fun with you. AJ, congratulations on winning the wheel spin there.
Yeah, AJ
and Trenton.
Trenton, get in touch with Pat
Yeah,
McCarty.
yeah.
and we're gonna
Trent,
set
he texted me. Well, we got to figure out if it's going to be.
Yeah,
Turkey Creek. So,
as soon as we
guys, stay tuned. I'll let you know as soon as I hear from Marco exactly where we're going to be and when. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week for more Friday.